Yo, what's up everybody? We out here today casting a in-house clan tournament for the EZDUNK clan. We dunk on you, boy. We're streaming with a 2-minute delay, so anyone in chat, just be aware that it might be a little delayed when we respond to you. So yeah, and my co-caster today will be, of course, mindgaems.
What's up? What's up? Welcome everybody. Yeah, happy to be here. It's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, it was kind of like, you know, a last minute thing for us to come into this cast. So there's not like a whole like production. It's not like a whole, we didn't have a lot of advertisement. So thank you for joining us if you are here on this lovely Saturday afternoon.
Yeah, I think we're basically ready to go. I'm gonna make sure these players are good.
Cool.
So yeah, we got
starting a tournament right at, this is like, these are the top 6 people, I believe, of this tournament.
Yeah, so this is the top 6 of in the challenge link. We can post in the chat and maybe like make a.
We should have made a command.
Yeah. Boom, 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 boom. There, I did it. That's the bracket. Oh, actually, you guys are delayed, so you'll get that in the past. You'll get that before I say it. But we are going to. Did you just? Oh yeah, there's.
I did it so people could see. Nightball and Holly's clone are on the game.
Oh wait, yeah, Holly's clone is the old one. I don't know if you can remove that on your end, the from your stream elements or Streamlabs or whatever.
Sure.
Let's see. One thing I want to just make sure of. Oh, the stream went offline. Oh wait, it's back. Okay, we're good. Cool. We're good. Sorry, it was just I was watching the stream.
That's weird.
Yeah. So let's get our players in here. And
my lighting looks so bad.
I want to make sure. So these are best of 3s. The playoffs are best of 3s. Okay. And we are doing. If we can look at the bracket, let's see if this works right here. I'm gonna move us into the bracket. Oh, much louder music.
Wait, did the stream go down?
No, it did for a second. It's fine. It just was.
But the delay, is it?
Yeah, the delay is there.
Okay.
Yeah. Everything's fine. So I'm showing the bracket right now. I think we got the first players are Paradox and Apple. So I don't know which of these players those are. Like if that's Big Blue or Fractal in the challenge. I don't know which.
I have their surveys. Hang on, who is it? Sorry, I have to scroll through here.
Yeah. Well, in any case, I'm going to, add their names to our. So it's just Paradox and Apple. So that's all I need to enter in here for our little scorecard. Paradox. There we go. He's got 0. So these are best of 3s. So these players are basically ready to go. They're waiting for our go.
I don't think everyone filled out the survey.
Yeah.
I can't find. So Paradox and Apple, you said?
Yes. So yeah, we got Paradox versus Apple. I'm gonna go ahead and let them know. Are you ready to jump in? I mean, is there anything that we want to talk about these players? I don't know much about them, but I'm excited. We are clan mates. All of us are in the EZDUNK clan. So excited to see.
When you're here, your family.
Exactly. So I'm ready to see some StarCraft. I'm gonna go ahead and give the ready to begin, and then we are gonna jump into the game. I'm gonna make sure. We transition into the game.
I got rid of that old command.
Okay, cool. That way bracket will actually work. Let's see. Actually, before we do intros, I'm gonna make sure that we have music. Okay.
I'll start us off.
Do it.
Spawning in the upper left-hand corner, we got the purple Zerg, Apple.
And in the bottom right-hand corner, it is the blue Protoss Paradox. And away we go to the EZDUNK in-house tournament. Apple dropping a pylon on the low ground. Fixing to expand, I'd guess.
Wait, Apple's the Zerg.
My apologies. Paradox fixing to expand and dropping a pylon and a gateway. Thank you for that correction. Seems like an early pool for Apple.
It's pretty early. Pool before hatch. Interesting.
Pull before hatch, yeah, I mean, I assume this drone right here is going to be placing the hatch. The natch. That is known. Probe poke. Pokey poke. Now, is the Nexus going to come down soon? Paradox has enough for one. Maybe he wants to place another part of the wall first. Certainly has enough for one. But Zerglings are on the way. I don't think he saw that.
That's a fleet of Zerglings.
I'm not sure. This appears to be a hole. He's going to block it. Drone got in, is going to start attacking from one side. Uh-oh, we got trouble here. Now the probe, going to let in the Zerglings, going to go straight for that pylon, but the Zealot's out. What are you saying?
I was just gasping that the probe went down so quick.
Yeah. So Zealot was able to take out...
And Hatcheries is down in Paradox's natural.
Ooh, that's a good strat. That's what... Paradox is in trouble. He's losing lots of... That's 5 probes down. 6, 7. Oh god, he's trying. He repowers his gateways. That's important. He gets a second pylon just in case they start to chew at that first one. But the Zergling is going into the main.
And hatch is 50% complete.
Yeah, this hatch is going to cause trouble. Because you can make drones and then spine crawlers and Zerglings, but the Zerglings are going after more probes here. Probes going down 11 here for Paradox. These 4 Zerglings causing so much trouble. Paradox now going to work on the hatch, but he has to multitask because they're still Zerglings.
The most cost-efficient Zerglings ever.
God, the micro. The Apple micro. He's now attacking his own Nexus out of frustration.
No!
Yeah, he accidentally A-clicked, and that's the GG.
Three minutes and 14 seconds for our first game today.
Oops. Yeah, that was really fast. Good build by Apple.
Strong build.
Strong build. Whew. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and update that score because that is a 1 for Apple. 1 game up now in this best of 3. So, what we saw there was a really nice build by Apple, where he used that drone to mineral walk through to get on the other side of the probe to kind of hit it from one side, and then he knew his Zerglings were going to sandwich it in, and so it also made it so the probe was unable to basically block in, like make a pylon there because there was a drone in the way there. So that was really good, and then the hatch on top of it was just, icing on the cake.
Icing, yeah. Thick icing.
Oh, there it is. I wrote it in the wrong place.
Looks like.
Yep, I got the next one up.
It's ready.
Yeah. Let's go ahead. I'm just gonna. I like to keep tabs on the score in the chat and in there, so so I just like to do that.
It's production value right there. The production value we've come to know and love from the tournaments cast on this channel.
Exactly. Okay, they're jumping in the next game. It's going to be on Oxide. Let's go ahead and jump in. Okay. So on the map Oxide LE, we're gonna have a ZVP. Like that little rhyme?
Yeah, it was beautiful.
Yeah, I'm a rap god, I know.
You should do it like a Beastie Boys rhythm. That would have
Yo,
been.
coming to Oxide LE, gonna be a ZVP.
Perfect.
All right, let's do it. At the bottom left-hand corner, canceling his Vespian Geyser to get some extra supply. It's the purple Zerg Apple.
And in our right-hand corner, we got the blue Protoss Paradox.
Yeah, watch that hot mic there, Hollies. don't get too close. I mean, I love the sound of your voice. I just, my eardrums can only take so much. But you're fine right here. Just.
I could adjust my Discord mic. I didn't know it was that loud.
No, it was only when you put your lips to the mic.
I did not have my lips on the mic.
Like that close right there.
Oh my god.
Alright, let's talk about the game. Spawning pool gonna be blocked. Oh no. Apple. Okay, Apple got his spawning pool down.
Paradox out for vengeance.
Yeah. Paradox not happy with how that last build went. I mean, he did kind of, I don't want to say it was a late wall, but it ended up being a late wall. Another hatch extractor cancel. I'm actually not sure if doing it more than once is efficient, but maybe he didn't want to stop drone production, so he just kept was able to get some supply from that. It's actually a nifty little trick for if you're ever supply blocked by one and you're about to have an overlord pop. Just build an extractor, cancel it, get that drone production, keep going.
Nice, and as the game unfolds, let's take a little look at some details here. It looks like Apple has been playing StarCraft since the beta tested the original StarCraft.
The bait? Apple?
Apple.
Apple's been playing since the beta of StarCraft. StarCraft or StarCraft 2? Probably the beta of StarCraft 2.
He supports StarCraft. I don't know. Maybe StarCraft 2 beta. He left off the 2.
Well, I'd guess that he probably meant StarCraft then. The beta for StarCraft, that's a long time. So he knows this game.
Wait, if you are 32 now, how old were you when the beta came out? Oh my god, the wing flugged.
Yep, he just blocks it with a pylon. Sorry, shoddy camera work. There we go. Gonna go ahead, get this pylon in, sneak in around, gets around the probe. And snag one, but the adept is here. If the probes can wall off, he can maybe get a good surface area. This is not, yeah, this is pretty bad. A lot of lings. Needed a few more probes, need to wall that off. Probably just needed more army. Okay, he's gonna go ahead and mineral walk and surround probe drill here. Gonna lose some more probes. Gosh, the story of this best of 3 is just Paradox's probes dying.
But the Stargate has gone down and is quickly chronoing.
Yeah, but he's chroning nothing. He's chroning nothing. He didn't have the minerals, or he didn't hit the button. That's unfortunate.
Void Ray would be so handy right now, or an Oracle.
Yeah, I mean, an Oracle will do quicker work of the Zerglings, but, okay, so I think he did wall it in with 3 pylons. He's alive. He's alive. Doesn't have much minerals, and he has 12 workers to the 31 of Apple, but, Apple's probably happy with what he was able to do. This Ling aggression is so good against Paradox, just due to the fact that he doesn't have his wall secured up fast enough. Like, I think if he's gonna expand, he needs to... This Ling's still doing work around the base, has 2 kills, 5 health.
It's just hippity hopping, living good life.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, it's still alive. He's just getting more information, more scouting. You can see the probe count of the main. You can go check the natural. He basically can count on 2 hands how many probes Paradox has.
Apple's economy is just like on a runaway route now. 43 workers to 17.
Yeah, I mean, this is going to take a miracle for Paradox. I won't count out DTs. I won't count out some awesome, how good Void Rays are. But this is going to be rough for him. Apple's Ling harass early game is just proving to be really hard to deal with for Paradox. Is he gonna get another probe? Oh my god. Does he micro this? No, okay. So the Ling is gone, finally. Finally, the Zerg presence is out of Paradox's base. What do you think, Holly, about what's Paradox's move here? You know, being down this many, I mean, obviously make workers, right?
Make workers and like really that void ray needs to go out and somehow start to take out some of the economy of Apple if there's any hope. But let me check out the bases here. The Spore Crawler Queen combo. I don't know. It seems like, yeah, definite miracle or definite huge micro error from Apple at this point.
Yeah, and I mean, from what we've seen of Apple, he doesn't make that many micro errors, at least in with his Lings. Maybe he doesn't know how to use any other units. We'll find out, because the Void is coming into the third of Paradox. So we're gonna go ahead and see. I'm just gonna see what you know, Apple's response is. I mean, he's got his queens out, you know, just to shoo away this Void. Yeah, the worker count is just, it's so high. I mean, at a certain point, Paradox will be able to just max out. I'm sorry, Apple will be able to max out. And, okay, he's gonna get an Overlord for his troubles. This is it. This is the beginning of the comeback.
It's supply blocked.
Supply blocked Apple. He's not maxing out until he gets some more Overlords, which he's making 4 of. So he's ready for that to stop happening. Oh, we got a little... Overlords, you know, had to go to the bathroom, and they decided to all come at the same place, and you know, just do their business. I mean, they're family, so it's kind of like, you know, depends how comfortable with your family you are to do that in front of them.
Alright, Roach can't shoot up. That's good. Oh my god, the supply block strat might actually.
Yeah, Queen's out of position.
The queens.
But now they're back. Enough Queens to shoo away this many Void Rays, especially with transfuses. And they can chase him pretty far because the creep spread's now kind of, gets a little parting shot there. But yeah, creep spread's going. Yeah, the Queens were a little out of position for that. And, you know, he picked off a Roach and maybe 2 Overlords there. Yeah.
And Paradox is slowly crawling back. 41.
Crawling.
Still 30 down.
Is the right term. Yeah, okay. These boys going to work on some... No, going to go ahead and get out of here. No losses for either side. Yeah, that many Queens would transfuse. I mean, you just need more Voids to deal with that on a number. If it were 2 Queens, that would probably be fine. 4 Queens can transfuse a lot if they have the energy for it. And oh, what's happening over here? Okay, so he gets an Overseer and gets a Changeling, 2 Changelings. Upgrades are finishing for Apple though, and that is, you know, Grooved Spines for Hydras. He's got his level 1 missile attacks finishing, and then his level 1 melee attack. So Zerglings and his Hydras are going to do more.
Oh, but do you see what I see?
Do you see what I see? Is it Christmas yet? No, I don't see what you see. I see...
Shrine going down, but I do
again?
see a massive amount of... There's a Dark Templar shrine going down, but I see a massive amount of Hydras marching their way across the map.
Yeah, I mean, I don't care how many Hydras you have. Or, sorry, Dark Templar you have. You're not beating this many Hydras. You still have to deal with this many Hydras. You don't. This is. I expect a GG pretty shortly. Unfortunately.
Raise the health.
Yeah. This is, you know, unfortunate that this is how probably Paradox is going to go out. Using the Chad raise. Yeah. GG.
And the GG's out.
So Apple takes it. You know. Sometimes you get series like that. You know, you want them to go 3 games, but sometimes it doesn't work out like that. So Apple does take that 2-0 in our first series.
Wait, it was reported that there was some stream lag. Is it? I don't know if they mean like because of the delay or if it's actually lagging. I don't know.
Stream lag, like, yeah, I wonder. I see that too now. But the person who said it, Tom Bach, said yes to you. So I wonder if that's him acknowledging that that's what he's talking about, but or not. So we'll see. In any case, that is the game. Oh, I'm still in the game. Great. Got a little background music there.
All right, who are our next contenders?
Next contenders.
Do we know?
I'm just gonna go ahead and communicate to the players and let them know that we're ready. So we got some music coming from StarCraft, so I want to try and make sure that that's not going over our music. So I want everyone hearing our music.
Gotta get hyped.
Gotta get hyped. Okay, there. I'll just use my volume mixer. I'm a genius. So now that we have, well, we're gonna go ahead and look at our next match. We can pull up the bracket here. So,
who is next? Is it the Tombo Kai and Chuck Doodle?
let's find out. I'm gonna look at the bracket right now. I would imagine. So Big Blue, Apple is Big Blue. I understand. Okay, so Big Blue is Apple, and then Fractal must have been Paradox. So next will be Tombo Kai and Chuck Doodle for the other, round 1 best of 3. So we're going to get into that game as soon as it's ready. But in the meantime, do you have any info on Tombo Kai or Chuck Doodle, Holly?
Yes, I do actually. I'm just looking for it.
Yeah, no worries. Again, thanks everybody for joining us for the EZDUNK in-house tournament. The bracket can be found by hitting !bracket. And mindgaems here, obviously casting with the lovely Hollies and representing for the EZDUNK clan. Josh SC2, clan master owner, is in the chat hanging out. It's thanks to him that we have this tournament. Or is it?
I don't have. Go ahead. Sorry.
No, I was just saying thank you to him and Paranoid Monk for hosting it and all that, creating the tournament. So yeah, go ahead.
I have some info on Tombo Kai, who so graciously spelled out the name phonetically so I don't mess it up. So I have to keep alt-tabbing, So Tombo's favorite StarCraft 2 unit is Hellion, because Hellion go burr.
Hellion do go burr. So, you mean brr? Brr.
Brr, brr, brr.
There you go.
Brr.
Exactly.
And he hails from Massachusetts.
Massachusetts.
I'm not seeing info from the other player, so we're just gonna spotlight on Tombo.
Spotlight on Tombo Kai.
So if he wins the prize money, he's gonna probably give it to a friend. Why? For Christmas?
Yeah,
Christmas
tis the season. Tis the season for the pleasin'. You know what I mean? Presents. I mean presents. So we're still waiting on Chuck Doodle. So while we wait for Chuck Doodle, we can talk about, basically Apple a little bit since he's advancing in the tournament. Displayed some really good Ling harass early game and utilized that kind of, just economy crippling to snowball his lead from there, and then basically went whatever he wanted. So I mean, in the first game it ended with the Lings basically, and in the second game he just transitioned to a Roach Hydra push when he saw voids, and used his queens to keep everything safe. So overall solid play. I think I wanted to see more of a Paradox. I wanted to see him see what his strat. I mean, he was able to live a little longer in the second game with voids, and we saw like I even said, DTs are the ultimate like comeback unit. Like they can get you back in the game. So I liked that he went there, but unfortunately, just like
it was a little too
yeah.
little too late.
It's a hard position to be in, to come from.
It's hard to transition because you just need so many. Need so many resources to get DTs.
Mm-hmm. If they were a little quicker before the push happened, or if Apple had decided not to push at that time, then it would have been fine. Like, I mean, or not fine, but it would have been more effective. You know what I mean? Like, he would have actually been able to do something with his DTs, because it just, you know, the timing wasn't there for him. So it's unfortunate, but Apple played really well. So he advances.
Do you think there is, like, if you're that economically disadvantaged, is there hope, do you think? Like, seeing how, like, the disparity between the workers by, like, the midway point of that game, like, is there really hope, or are you just kind of relying on the opponent making a huge error?
You're kind of relying on both. You need to be able to get really lucky with your timing and whatever unit you're going to use to get back in the game. Thank you again. I don't know if you saw that, Holly, but Horseburger dunked 100 bits on the stream. Do you have your alert thing up? I don't know if you saw that, but figure you should.
Oh yeah, thank you so much, Horseburger. I appreciate it.
Awesome. Let me check. Let's see. We're still waiting on Shuck. Sorry, but basically the last thing I was saying was like, yeah, you need a little bit of luck to your thing to do a lot of damage so you can get back into the game, allow you time to macro yourself while the damage is being dealt, and you also need that luck in that they are not pushing at the exact same time you're trying to do your strategy to get back into the game. So a little bit of the right units, a little bit of luck, and he kind of had part of that where, you know, I don't know how much damage the DTs would have done, but I guess he never got the chance to see. He had the right unit, the right idea, I think, but just the timing wasn't there. So we're still, yeah, is there a time limit to how long we wait? Yeah, he should chug his food. So apparently Chuck Doodle is eating. He's getting his brain, his competitive food that he needs. Do you ever fuel up before a tournament, Holly, or you like go an empty stomach?
I've never played a StarCraft 2 tournament. I've only hosted them.
Oh, okay.
And I'm still eating.
Oh,
like,
nice.
You can eat, like, they bring your food to the game, set it down, and then if you can, the faster you win, the faster you get back to eating.
Yeah. I mean, if you're okay with like lukewarm or cold food, that's a good strat. Hold on, I wonder, am I a little... Sorry, this is like me just like, I should have...
I'm like off-center.
You're off-center.
I'm trying to scoot around in this box.
Oh, I see. Are you looking at the stream to like...
Yeah.
I could try...
I can't fix myself because of delay.
I could probably try and grab a little more of you, or better, if you want, while we're in game or something. Or I could try it, if you want.
Yeah, just center me.
Center you like in the camera? I have to recapture your camera. So you're gonna go away for a second.
Here we go.
Scoot me over or no?
Championship swagger.
I could scoot your... I'm wondering if you want me to scoot you over like on the screen, or like scoot the camera capture over.
It's okay, whatever. It doesn't matter.
All right.
This is a good time waster right here.
Yeah. Did you see the sub?
No, one sec.
Am I the alert for you?
Basically.
Because I see it. It comes through the alert box. It shows on the stream, so I hear it in my ears, but I guess you're not hearing it.
Thank you so much, Dim204, for the sub. I appreciate your support.
Yeah, I see it in the chat. Well, here, you know what I can do?
What is happening in this?
What are you reading? Is there news from production?
Just yeah, production. They're saying that the opponent is a minor, so when his mom says it's dinner time, he has to go eat.
I think they're making a joke. I think that's a joke. If that's not a joke, that's actually hilarious.
Well, also that person never filled out the form, so maybe, because I don't have any info on them.
Okay.
Who eats dinner at 4 o'clock? Well, I guess we don't know what time it is for them.
Are we going to go? So we're still waiting for word on if we're gonna go ahead and wait for Chuck Doodle, because the other player is ready. What's his name? I'm sorry, Tombo Kai. But if Chuck Doodle doesn't show up and he gets DQ'd, then Tombo Kai will advance to the semis, the winners semis, and then we'll probably just go to the losers bracket.
All right, yeah. So
Yeah, we're sorry for you know.
we're skipping ahead to the winners bracket basically. Because the person that just lost the last round, there's a losers bracket. I didn't realize there's a losers bracket.
Yeah, we could do the losers bracket round 1, SE2 Hornet versus who we just saw. What's his name? Paradox. Okay, looks like we're gonna do probably Apple.
So what bracket is
This would be the winners semi. I'm just communicating with the back end. Okay, cool. Cool, we're going to the semis. Apple versus Tombo. So, we are going to see Apple, the person who just won, you know, advance forward.
Here we go. Championship swagger.
Oh, thank you for the sub, Thor Rush. I appreciate the support. You'll get this in the past, or in the future, I mean.
Yeah, 2 minutes from when you actually subbed, the alert will pop up, and then and then the thank you will
I like how I just saw like myself chugging my protein shake.
Oh yeah? Is that a good look?
I feel like a bodybuilder. I'm like just chugging like protein all day.
Chug that protein. Hell yeah. I'm trying to figure out how I can like, oh, there we go. I was like looking for my the chroma key to like make it look a little better. There we go. Oh my god, that was bugging me. I got it, guys. Okay, let's see.
Make it look better.
Sorry, my camera, like just like my face and everything, I was like a little bit weirdly, like you know when the green screens like it's like a little grainy and stuff like that. It looked like that. So I fixed it.
So it's Granny versus Apple?
Granny Wata is his in-game name. So yeah, let's go ahead and update the scoreboard. Get rid of Apple's win, his 2 victories, and change this to, I guess, Granny Wata. Is it 2 T's or 1 T? I'm gonna say it's 2 T's.
I don't know.
Well, if you were in StarCraft, it's Granny Wata. Yeah, I got it.
I'm looking through the surveys and I can't find Granny.
Well, it would be maybe his other thing, the challenge name or whatever.
What's his challenge name?
Tombo Kai.
Oh, I see. Finally,
Yep. You getting in the lobby?
I'm already there.
Okay, okay. Let's go ahead and get into the show the game. Let me just go ahead and take us in. All right. So, looks like we're gonna have a ZVT on Submarine. Did you say something? Did you say something?
Sorry, I forgot. I'm got a ZVT on Submarine LE. I can't do BC Boys as well as you.
Okay, let me try. Well, now, gonna go to Submarine LE, ready for a TVZ. Oh.
Alright.
Oh?
Spawning in our bottom right-hand corner, we got the purple Zerg. Apple.
Very nice. And in the upper left-hand corner, it is the teal Terran. Granny Wata.
Beautiful color choice, I have to say.
I'm a fan as well. Both of them. Purple and teal. Nice colors. Overlord's gonna check out this little terrarium or a botanical garden greenhouse. Just enjoy the bushes and reeds and the tree. There's actually birds in there too. It's like a little what do you call it? Like a biosphere? You know what I'm talking about?
Like a biosphere?
It's a half sphere. It's like a biodome. It's like there's life inside this little platform. Right, if you follow from the natural of Apple, there's like a pillar. You know those pillars? If you look at this pillar.
Oh yeah, like a terrarium.
Yeah, there we go, a terrarium. SCV.
So
Go ahead.
we haven't talked about it yet, but Apple's favorite unit is the Baneling. So I'm waiting for some Banes.
Me too. Oh, the cheese spray.
The cheese.
Oh man, Granny Wata. Marking his territory, much like a cat or a dog. Now, well, we see cheese. He sprayed cheese, but he also has an SCV at his natural waiting to build command center, so maybe we won't see cheese.
And it's building.
Yeah.
It's just a mine. What is that? Behind the minerals?
He now sees this. It's a bunker. I'm gonna send a drone to go harass this. Ooh, doing some halt construction jukes is Granny Wata, trying to get this bunker up. Oh, he's in a safe spot now. Oh wait, no, he can reach that. He can reach that. He can kill that.
Oh my god.
Ooh, the micro. This is all micro now. Well, the Reaper was going to use that to harass. He's going to have to bring the SCV back to finish that, but in the meantime, this Reaper, okay. That's a micro against 2 lings. That's not too hard. 4 lings, a little more hard. Really wish he had that bunker, I bet.
Bunker is blocking.
Oh, he got blocked from that cliff. That was actually really unfortunate. I think that's the end of that.
You should be able to jump down the cliff. What the heck?
You should be able to what?
Jump down that cliff.
Well, he can. The Zerglings just blocked him.
So what's this communication about?
So
here?
we're just checking the servers. Yeah, okay, so Apple says it's US West. He must have checked. I didn't check. Oh, yeah, well, he hosted it. That's right, I thought we hosted the match, so I was like, oh, did I make the right server? But he did host it, so...
I think Granny is on the East Coast. But does it make that huge of a difference, or...? Okay, here come the lings.
Why is my, My scroll button isn't working now. Unfortunate. You know how like
Can you alt tab?
maybe that'll help. Yeah.
All right, the Lings are trying to force their way. They surround the Hellion and they eat it on up. Some SCVs are about to go down.
Yep.
3 SCVs, 4 SCVs. We're gonna start making some work of the.
That's a GG.
And it's GG.
Wow.
Why?
Didn't want to fight it out, I guess.
Granny says that they're lagging
Hmm.
really bad
Weird.
and asks for central server.
Interesting.
I never knew it was like that much of a difference.
I guess it does make a difference.
I mean, it must be if it's being reported.
Yeah.
So. Is your game working okay now, mindgames?
Yeah, it's okay. I'm just checking the hotkey for my drag scroll in Observer. Let's see if there's a drag scroll hotkey. Drag scroll. It might be that my mouse is a little broken.
Have a spare mouse?
No, it's fine. I just changed the hotkey. There we go. There we go. I think we're okay. So, let me go ahead and make sure. So there's the next game, I guess. Is this a remake? Should
I ask?
Yeah, let's go ahead and see.
One sec, I'm gonna turn my light up really fast.
Okay. So, looks like Apple did take game number 1. So it's 1-0 for Apple against Granny Wata. And the players are ready. So as soon as you are ready, Hollies, let me know, and then we can jump in.
I'm ready.
All right.
Are you sitting in the dark, mindgames?
Yeah, I might need to turn the light up because it's now getting darker where I am. But let's go ahead and jump in here. Game is beginning.
So this is a map that I've banned from ladder, and so I've literally never played on it. So this is gonna be interesting for me.
I'm gonna let you say the name of the map too.
I don't remember what it's called.
It says in the bottom left corner above the map.
All right, so spawning in our upper right-hand corner, we got the purple Zerg, Apple, and on map Jagannatha.
Wow, 10 out of 10 intro. Spawning in the bottom left corner of Jagannatha Ladder Edition. It's the Teal Protoss. Whoops, Teal Terran, Granny Wata. Of course, I called you.
Another 10 out of 10 introduction.
All right, you got me. All right, so my drag scroll is working. It just takes a little getting used to. I moved the key. I have these other mouse keys, mouse buttons, but I can't use the middle one because I guess my middle one. Time to get a new mouse, I guess. So let's talk about what we're seeing here. 2 barracks coming down for Granny Wata. So, you know, going away from the kind of expand focus build in macro, wants a little more aggression, it looks like, in the beginning of this game.
Do you think it's going to be like a 2-1-1 type timing attack?
You know, it could be. Let's check his gases. He hasn't taken any. Okay, so probably not, because he would have won his...
I see on the northern side of the map 2 SCVs going toward the third.
Oh my god, of course there's an overlord there.
Spotted.
Of course there's an overlord. So yeah, he did... That was spotted in...
Oh my god, the drone sees it. The drone.
Well, he said he saw 2 SCVs and he's like, okay, where'd you go? And
No!
Wow. So
What?
one thing we learned about Granny Wata from this game is he's not someone who's like, yo, let's play this out.
If cheese does not work, it's done.
We're done if we're...
There was, I would say there's still hope in that game. Like, you cancel those racks, you just expand out.
You're already so behind. I mean, I guess depending on the level of play you're up against, that can kind of change that. But I think I kind of agree with it sometimes. It's like, okay, like, am I really going to play? I probably wouldn't have left that game. I probably would have tried to find another spot to put them in and just really try and like catch. He's like, oh, he wouldn't think I would plant these like 3 times. That's the only kind of way out, I think. Yeah,
there's no way they're going down a 3rd time.
As far as I know, that's another 2-0 for Apple. He's quickly making his way up in this tournament and in the bracket. It certainly seems that he...
Sweeping.
Yeah, he's going to make it to the winners bracket finals. If we have Chuck Doodle and we have Store B, or Storb, you know, then we can play a losers bracket round. Or I don't know how much more we're going to get to see, because apparently, like, SE2 Hornet isn't here, but Fractal was Paradox, so Paradox is here. So if just people aren't showing, and we just advance people based on the no-shows, then we might get to cast 1 more or 2 more, depending on what's going on and who's showing up. Oops, sorry, I'm supposed to turn the music for StarCraft now.
It's a much quicker tournament.
Well, yeah, you know,
anticipated.
you can never always plan for everything. I want to try and turn a light on over here for me. I mean, actually, I'm going to try and raise this. Go ahead and take over.
I'm taking over. Well, okay, so mindgaems is fixing his light. I'm curious to see if we're even getting another game. Someone's out. Oh, okay. Anyway,
Oh yeah, that's much better. I can be seen. Hello.
I mean, it's awkward to see someone just sitting in a shadow.
Yeah, it is a little bit. Oh, they were asking.
Any decisions been made?
They were asking what happened in the game, not what happened like in the tournament. Redoing losers. So I'm gonna ask Paranoid Monk, who I believe organized this bad boy, what he'd like us to do, which match we're doing next. If you go ahead, let's go ahead and look at the bracket. I don't know if it's been updated.
Yeah, I don't think it. I think it's slightly being updated. I don't know.
Yeah, no, it got updated from the quarterfinals, but it hasn't from that last one yet. So Apple, if you're looking at this now with us, because I've switched over to the screen, whatever. Big Blue is Apple, and he did advance to the finals. It was a 2-0 versus Tombo Kai.
And the finals will be tomorrow, 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I don't know whose channel it's on though. Josh's?
I would expect. Let's see. So, Heated Stove invited me to a party. Stove and Chuck will play. Okay.
Wait, Chuck-a-Doodle?
Yeah, Chuck
Doodle, my
yeah,
bad. Yeah. Chuck Doodle. So is this a loser's bracket then?
Yeah, we're doing losers bracket now. And I got an invite from Heated Stove. Heated Stove, I assume, is Store B in the bracket, or Storb. I guess we'll call it Storb. But yeah, it's Heated Stove. So we're gonna. I think we're seeing. I'm gonna go ahead and update the thing here. So, Heated.
Could you invite me or put the link in the clan chat?
I'm not in the lobby yet, but if I do, I will absolutely. Just gonna update this. It's Heated Stove versus Chuck Doodle, or is he just Chuck? Let me make sure I get his name right. Yeah, it's Chuck Doodle. All right, I guess I'll just invite you to this. We'll do it this way. Can I invite you to this party? Go ahead and accept the party invite if you haven't gotten one yet.
There's not one yet.
I suggested you, so it should come through. All right, so we got Chuck Doodle versus Heated Stove next. We're gonna get that lobby set up soon. They might be communicating map bans to each other right now. So anything you got on Chuck Doodle or Heated Stove or Storb, as they are in challenge.
Neither of them did the survey.
That's okay.
So.
We'll just talk about StarCraft. Let's talk about our favorite units.
What's your favorite unit?
I'm happy you asked. I think my favorite unit is probably a Stalker. I really like Stalkers, just because I like when you have like 30 of them, just like how you can like micro. I just like their micro ability. Like I like how you can move them. They're so quick. They're like very fast. And I like blinking with them. Blink is fun. And just like how cool they are. They're like deep darks, like emo voices, like I lurk in the shadows. Also, that's probably why I like DTs too. I like DTs. Sky Toss units are kind of like, kind of lame. I used to really like carriers, but
carriers are so lame.
Nah, I mean, yeah, they're kind of just like big bulky beehives, and then like you have to buy the bees, so kind of a ripoff. It's like I already paid for the beehive. Why do I have to pay for the bees inside? Kind of messed up. What's your favorite unit, Hollies?
I don't know. I like Stalkers as well, but I'm trying to think because it's hard because like every race has like a specific favorite unit. I would say. I mean, I do love the Reaper. It's fun to micro them around, and they're quick, not slow. I also, back in the day, back in like Wings of Liberty times, I used to love Siege Tank. Like that was my favorite unit. I thought it was kind of cute.
Siege Tanks? Cute?
Yeah.
What's cute about them? I need a little bit more explanation.
Well, like when they're sieged up and they're like like I had a few games in Wings of Liberty where they were like the hero of the game. And I don't know, it just seemed cute, like a little hero.
Okay. Our definition,
that makes no sense,
our definitions of cute are a little bit different, but I think that's heroic and noble and badass and like, you know, those aren't the words. Cute isn't the word I would use to describe someone who defends you from like ultimate demise, but I guess that's cute. I won't take that away from you. So Siege Tank is your favorite unit?
Not anymore, because I died so many times to them. Like on a high ground, so I kind of hate them now.
So maybe Reaper.
Reaper. Also, I don't use them that often, or I don't use them enough, but Widow Mines are pretty awesome. I just love like when you bury a bunch and then it just deletes everything above.
Yeah, Widow Mines. That's a good one. Widow Mines are pretty great. Here we go. What's the best Terran upgrade? What's the best Terran upgrade? I mean,
Blue Flame.
what about Stem?
I don't play
Oh my god. Stim is definitely the best Terran upgrade. I think 9 out of 10 Terrans, except for the one mech Terran, would agree with me. But Blue Flame, it's a really good upgrade too. What about Drilling Claws?
Well, I mean, they're not the same anymore, right? Like, it just makes them invisible.
Correct.
No, Armory makes them invisible.
Armor makes him... Wait, how does it work again? Do you even play Terran?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, there was an update.
So you get the Armory, so you build your factory, you can build a Widow Mine. It burrows, whatever. Armory is how you make it so that it goes invisible, and then you still have the Drilling Claws upgrade for the drilling speed, which is only available after you get an Armory? Is that it?
Wait, I have a random thing. On the name is... Okay, never mind. I just saw people in chat making fun of like the font, so I just want to make sure it was spelled correctly in the thing.
Yeah, it's Chuck Doodle, but the doos look like O's? Is that Chuck Ooh?
So they keep saying Heated Steve.
Yeah, well, it says Heated Stove. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I got the names right. Come on. This ain't amateur hour. Or were you saying something?
Oh yeah, sorry, Chuck Duel.
Chuck Doodle. Oh no, Chuck Ool. It's just Chuck Ool, because the D...
Chuck Ool.
Yeah, it does kind of look like that. Do you want me to change the font?
No.
Okay. We're sticking to our guns here with this font, guys. It's a cool font.
Well, what's happening with the game?
They were doing map vetoes.
It takes 20 minutes to do a map veto?
For these guys, yeah.
I mean, Chuck finished his dinner, right? So he should have time.
Yeah, they were just...
He should have the energy.
I'm party leader. Great. Okay, so I'm making the fucking game. Submarine. I did not want to... They're making me do this work, and I did not
No,
sign
like, that's not what's
up
supposed to happen.
for
No.
this.
They need to.
Go ahead, add player. Alright, it's fine. Oh my god, Heated Stove needs to use the bathroom.
No bathroom.
Okay, 2 bathroom breaks. I mean, we could toss it to BRB, but I think we should stay, yeah?
Yeah.
Alright, cool. So the players are ready. The map bands are in. The first map pick is going to be, at long last, Submarine. And so we're just giving our players a little quick bathroom break. And then we're going to get into this loser's bracket. What would you call this? I guess quarterfinal. It's kind of a...
Yeah.
It's a round 1. If you look in the bracket, it's not really a quarterfinal. Quarterfinal would mean there was 4 matches in the round. So I guess if you include the winner's bracket, it makes a quarterfinal with 8 players. But damn, Chuck Doodle went to the bathroom fast.
Here we go. Championship swagger.
Oh, thank you so much for the gifted sub, Tribe Called Terran. I appreciate it.
You will get that thank you 2 minutes from when you actually subbed. So just savor, just wait for that moment to come. All right, guys, so the EZDUNK in-house. We are rolling. Okay. All right. The players are ready. You are ready?
Been ready.
Been ready. Let's get into it.
Chuck Duel versus Heated Steve.
No. If you're gonna make the joke, it's Chuckul. Okay, there is no D.
Chuck Ool.
And Heated Steve, that's right. On Submarine LE. Let's get into it. This is probably the most hyped match of the tourney because it took the longest to set up, so buckle in, everybody.
TVT right here. All right, spawning in the bottom right-hand corner of Submarine, we got Heated Stove.
Or is it Heated Steve? We'll find out next time on Dragon Ball Z. And in the upper left-hand corner, spawning as the Red Terran, it is Chuck Ool, aka Chuck Doodle.
AKA Mr. Dinner.
Yeah, it's aka Mr. Go Eat Your Dinner. finish your vegetables.
All right, so this game might last more than 2 minutes because no SCVs have gone out onto the map
Wow,
yet.
impressive. Truly impressive feat. What's this barracks placement for Heated?
Heated is like, I don't give any Fs about a wall whatsoever.
Well,
And the double gas.
yeah, you only really need to worry about a wall versus Terran when there's Hellions afoot. But you actually don't really want a wall against Terrans a lot of times because it just gives their ranged units ability to supply block you, and you know, here you just imagine there's siege tanks down here and they're able to shoot all this infrastructure up at the top of your wall, whereas, you know, Heated Stove has his important buildings back here out of range from a potential low ground siege up or something like that. So it does give you that advantage when you don't wall off.
Look, I mean, I'm not a professional, but
we know that.
If you could make a wall, why not? Like, come on. Now he's getting a scout in here because he double gas.
Well, okay, good. You're pointing out the drawbacks of not walling, and that is the free scout. Whereas on the other side of the map, Heated Stove doesn't get to scout. All he sees is 2 supply depots and a barracks. He doesn't know the gas. He doesn't know what else is being made back there. But you know, you look at Heated Stove's vision, or rather, sorry, Chuck Doodle's vision, and he got a full scout of the infrastructure and the build and what's going on. So it's important to note that, but I did explain to you why it could be good to not wall off, right? Like, that does make sense, right?
I mean, in very limited circumstances, yes.
I would say it's not super limited. Like, imagine any push against your main with Terran units. What are Terran units mostly, like, are they mostly melee or mostly ranged? Like, tell me how many melee Terran units there are. Go ahead, I'll wait.
Melee?
Yeah,
it's
like,
mostly ranged.
Okay, exactly. So would you want to give ranged units access to your buildings by being able to shoot them?
You know, games, you're right. You should just have the ranged units come right up to your mineral line.
What? I just don't understand. I still think it's okay. It's not like the... We'll see. We'll see who wins. And then that'll decide who's right. Whoa, look at this cool Hellion skin. Chuck Doodle's got the cool Hellion skin.
Down. The Widow Mine is out.
It was good micro by Heated Stove. He's got his backup here. He could take on this Hellion, micro this Reaper back. Okay, he has the advantage now. If we look at the units, if we look at the army graph, army supply, actually no, it's about even. Their production is pretty decent. And there's this Widow Mine that Heated Stove doesn't know about. Oh, he's going to take his Reapers to the back, draw the attention of Chuck Doodle up to his main, snipe some workers hopefully. In the meantime, he can move in with his Hellion, but there's a Widow Mine waiting for him there, so he might not know about that yet. There's no more Reapers that came out for Chuck Doodle.
Getting a pretty good scout. Sees the drop. Sees a medevac.
Yep. Oh, he's going to save that SCV, so only 2 so far. He's going to get the 3rd for sure. And 4th, maybe they're going to hug the Widow Mine, bring him to it. Doesn't take the bait. He's going to go back into the main. He's going to lose him to these Marines.
Those Reapers are done.
No, there's a hop down point.
Wait, what?
There's a hop down point. Yeah, right there.
Wow.
So he does save 1. Good scouting. Oh, but is he going to see this? No. Doesn't see that medevac.
You didn't see the medevac?
He didn't. I
go
toggled
out?
vision. He's
Oh
chasing
my
to see.
God.
Yeah, he doesn't know about it. Wait, he's pulling units back though. Oh, now he sees it. Now he sees it. His Hellion scouted it. That was almost, but the boosters are kicked in. Is he gonna have anything ready?
It's a cyclone.
It's over at the
That's
ramp.
about
It's
it.
not in the
2
main. Okay, he has
Marines.
to get it up here. He's gonna pull it up. Focus that medevac. Oh no, he's on the Marines. That's not what you want.
Oh my God.
Gotta use that lock on the medevac so you can start whittling it away. Oh, but the drop.
The pick for the siege.
Yeah, the siege tank was gonna do short work of those Marines. He didn't want to lose any of them. So, but he does have a cyclone coming into the natural. Cyclone's gonna chase the cyclone away. Heated stove, good defense. But the drop is back in the main on top of the siege tank. He's gonna work on that, but there's a Banshee here. He's gonna get this tank. Oh, he's not.
Oh, so close.
Dang.
But the tank lives.
He's gonna get away with his medevac at least. Oh god, the medevac.
Oh, not. Oh, yes.
He's kind of like, he's not microing it. Chuck Doodle, none of his tricks are working on Heated Stove right now. Heated Stove saves the siege tank. His Banshee lives.
And Banshee.
Yeah. Where is that Banshee, by the way? Oh, it's over in the natural. Got it.
Honestly, nice hold off on this two-pronged attack.
Okay,
here.
we got Reaper Heated Stove back harassing Chuck Doodle. Gonna get an SCV too so far. Gonna get a third. This is good Reaper. It's only a tank now. The Marines are gonna run into him, probably kill it. Yeah, there's enough Marines right there. And now Ravens are being produced. Raven's a very good unit in TVT. They can use the disruption to stop siege tanks, to make Thors not able to shoot. I believe it works on any mechanical unit and enables them, disables them from attacking or casting, using any abilities. So we got 2 Ravens for Chuck Doodle. How many?
All right, a nice little opportunity to sort of just like catch their both respective breaths. And the Banshee is going out on the bottom left-hand side of the map, circling out. And now Chuck is pushing center.
Yep. So important to note that the Banshee will probably have less to deal with at home unless he left some stuff. No, there's no turrets here, no units to speak of. He's all across the map. He definitely hit that all-army hotkey. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and toggle Chuck Doodle's vision, see when he sees that. He's going to scan. He's going to see that, Still wants to take this third, but he's going to go ahead and disrupt that siege tank. Is the Banshee going to move in? No, it's still hanging out outside. Chuck Doodle's natural. This would be the prime time to strike. He's too invested in this frontal attack. Banshee is going to move in now.
Siege tank on the high ground is taken out. The Vikings trying to do their best to take out that medevac.
Yeah, now he has high ground vision. He has Marines in the main. Tanks are kind of low down there. Vikings just need one more shot. The Banshee's doing really good work. Finally the Ravens are back. They're going to deal with this Banshee, but 10 SCVs
Chuck
went
is
down.
16 SCVs.
Yes, that's right. Sorry, 16 down for Chuck, 10 down for Heated Stove. I guess in that defense, he did lose some workers, and now he's kind of got a little bit of a misclick. He's got a lot of workers. No, I think he was just repairing his Viking. He wanted to repair it really quickly. So, and now we reset.
We reset. It looks like Heated Stove is up in worker count after all is said and done, and is preparing, it looks like, maybe to move out to take a third.
Yeah, so he made the gases and he constructed the CC in his main, made an orbital. He's gonna land it right here in his pocket third or triangle third. Let's see, does Chuck Doodle have any plans to make a third himself? Chuck?
Yeah, he's taking the third currently.
Okay, there you go. He's landing it. Doesn't have an orbital on it though. And he doesn't have gases. I don't think he has. Yeah, he doesn't have as many SCVs ready to mine on it. I like this turret spread and siege tank spread at the third of Heated Stove. This is really good defensive positioning all the way up to his natural. He's got really good line of sight, good siege tank spread.
All right, and Chuck's level 1 weapons, armor, and combat shield are about to be complete as he is moving in at that radius.
Yeah, right at the edge of the sensor tower vision. So Heated's gonna see this coming in. Ooh, the disruption shot's going to go down on the siege tanks. That's going to allow this bio to move in and the siege tanks to siege up uncontested. For Chuck Doodle, going to find some really good shots, but the Viking army is, you know, he has air control here. He takes out almost all the Ravens. One gets away. Actually, this push is pretty much halted by Heated Stove. Really good defense. You know, the primary siege tanks at the front were taken out. But I don't think Chuck Doodle can go move in here.
All right, Heated was trying to leapfrog the tanks, but the very front one is down. But meanwhile, it's taking a fourth.
Correct. Yeah, he's going to make that into a planetary fortress. Doesn't want any... it's a little far away from his main part of his base. This drop is going to be seen. It's going to get shot down by turrets. There's a lot more turrets to come in here. Oh gosh, this is a disaster. 2 tanks drop down to their death. The Vikings even land just for a little bit of flair. The Raven at the 4th base does scout this. Gonna maybe drop a turret. Nope, gonna fly.
Enough energy? No.
Yeah, he has enough. He just wants to drop it in a natural. Gonna get some worker kills. Oh, if he kills this Raven with his... Oh my god. It's actually a really good snipe by the turret. Heated Stove's Raven falls because it just didn't have that much HP. And I don't know if that was a target fire. Oh no, these Hellions run into the bio units. Didn't expect those there. Heated Stove wanted to move over towards his 4th. Sensed some pressure, now sees it. I think he knows he can defend this. Now we're really getting into the TBT here. This is where it comes down to being in really good at positioning. He's going to move in stim to take out these tanks. There's nothing much here to defend the tanks. Except the planetary. Now the Liberators are here. The Hellions to back them up. There's a very interesting army composition by Heated Stove. It's Liberator, Hellion, Siege Tank, Viking with some sprinkled in Ravens. Another point defense, auto turret dropped down by Chuck Doodle. This Raven going to be pestering Heated Stove unless he deals with it. Oh, the Viking is going to find it. Okay, so this Raven is probably not long for this world. One more shot. There it goes.
Our SCVs are under attack.
Oh, I just got a tip for observing from Hornet SC. If you tap the person's unit and hold V, you toggle their vision. That's a much better way of doing it. I really appreciate that. Thank you, man. So, the Liberator is going to go ahead and do some harassing, get a few workers, quite a few actually. I don't know if that was 18 that went down that's new or if that's cumulative. So we can look at the units lost.
I think that's new, right?
Oh wow, 41 SCVs have gone down for Chuck Doodle. That's a lot. But you know, Heated Stove didn't scout this like 5th base that's being constructed by Chuck Doodle. His Liberator is right near it, but he doesn't see it yet.
So close, yet so far.
He's gonna stim, he only sees 2 tanks, but there's a 3rd one in the back here. Gonna lose a lot without the Ravens using their disruption ability. Oh my gosh, Heated Stove cleans this up pretty much.
Pretty handily right here.
Even as the Liberator in the back in case he needs to, you know, take some more tanks out, but the Vikings just land and take it out. This little scrap of bio is all that's left of that force, and that leaves Heated Stove in a nice supply lead.
How are Heated Stove's upgrades versus Chuck's?
Let's take a look. So we got Heated Stove with level 2 ground mech.
Oh, wait.
They have a fight. The siege tanks are caught on siege. These are a lot of marauders. They're going to chew right through this. Oh, but there's another siege tank.
So many tanks lost, but ultimately it looks like...
Scans coming down. Positioning is everything. If Chuck Doodle can get some more engagements similar to that, but not lose a lot of his bio, his marauders are going to do work against the mech and the siege tanks of Heated Stove. a 6th base for Chuck Doodle. But then we also have the 5th for Heated Stove and a 6cc being constructed right above it. So these guys are, you know, really kind of working their eco and want to just take control of each half of the map, each side of the map. As I was saying, the upgrades. Oh, but this is going to be scouted. This, you know, 6th base of Heated Stove. But meanwhile, the Hellions, Blue Flames, are going to go ahead on this Planetary Fortress. Probably have to disengage. There's another Planetary Fortress, but there's a little pocket in the back. Just roast some workers over here. Nothing here to defend except for the Planetary. Lots of workers going down for Chuck Doodle. That's going to hurt him.
Oh no.
Blue Flame Hellion's so good at Strauss. He doesn't care if he loses him. He did his work with his, you know, killing the economy there.
What did I tell you about Blue Flame, huh?
Yeah, you did. Blue Flame, great upgrade. Hey, Stim Marauders, though, they can't go overlooked. 13 workers down.
Those skins are freaking me out. I keep thinking they're Vikings landed.
Yeah, they kind of look like mini. I don't know if you saw those units. Hold on, hold that thought. We're going to cancel that. Construction and lift, but not make it. There are Marines in here, and they are stimmed. They have 2-2.
They have to be fighting for their lives in that corner, and they live.
What lived in the corner?
The SCVs and that base I just got sniped.
Oh, yeah. Oh, these ones in the corner, yeah. These ones with some of them with 1 HP. This SCV has 1 HP next to his bro with 15.
For dear life.
He's looking at his guy. This other guy's like, you thought 15 was low? Dude, I'm hanging on by a thread here. So, but they did live. They did hide. I'd actually say that Chuck Doodle is as far as map control goes, he's actually in the lead. But his supply isn't showing it because he's behind in supply, but
yeah, it's basically been Heated Stove having to repel attack after attack after attack, even though Heated Stove is in favor to supply and
Blue Flames going into Chuck Doodle's 3rd. Oh my gosh. More workers going down.
That's something he's been doing very well this game as well, just taking out worker lines. 15 workers down once again. So,
okay, and there's just this more Hellion run-bys. He's just going to keep on getting Hellion after Hellion. And 3-3 for Bio for Chuck Doodle is on the way. It's about halfway done. These Survivor SCVs are not going to make it. Is one? Nope, all of them die. They died together at least.
Brothers together.
So there was some harass down at the bottom left base of Chuck Doodle, and these Hellions gonna run in, gonna try in this little pocket area. There's not as many of them. They're not gonna be able to do as much. If they stay in this little pocket, they can deny mining at this mineral line and also take out this turret.
Burn that turret down.
Yeah, Chuck Doodle's gonna have to go around. A lot of harass going in. See, what Chuck Doodle wants to do is use his bio and his mobility, but it's the mech player who's actually, you know, abusing his mobility with his Hellions more than the bio player, which is just, you know, it's kind of crazy. There could be drops dropping in the back line of all of Heated Stove's bases with the Medivacs and the bio that Chuck Doodle has, but he's not able to do it because he's running around defending.
Got like 7 siege tanks sieging, waiting.
Yeah, I mean, you're not breaking this 4th, this upper 3rd. There's no 4th base. Oh yeah, this one waiting. This siege line is what you're talking about. Yeah, up here at like a 5th base location. The thing is, Chuck Doodle denied the lower 6th, and he's got this big bio army. 3-3 is.
And Chuck just got level 3-3. Yeah.
Chuck has 3-3 bio. Okay, is he gonna be able to break? There's so many tanks here though. Kills the CC, he's gonna stim in. This is really bad.
And oh boy.
He's getting a lot. This is stim bio, no fucking joke here. Okay, finds the army of Heated Stove. He's gonna have to disengage. Stims to the death. Oh god, 2 Marauders gonna maybe make it.
Drugs not even once.
Okay, so the thing about bio is it's insanely cost efficient. So with what it costs, you can do stuff like take out a CC and take out like 5 tanks and 4 turrets, or however many turrets went down there. He didn't break fully this 3rd base location. It's getting mined out, but he still wants to kind of like, I think he wants to use this area from the third to the main and take out turrets and drop into the main and, you know, kind of like use positioning. Oh, but 3 Thors pop out at the same time. Heated Stove's maxed out. Oh, he's got a big scary mech army and he's pushing up.
Pushing up here with the north.
Nothing these SCVs can do but run. Yeah.
Meanwhile, that's happening on the south. It looks like Chuck is trying to mount an attack down there.
Yeah, he did a good job canceling it. This base does fall for Chuck Doodle. He's behind in supply, but like I said, his army is very cost efficient. And if the tanks are not in position for this bio, 3 tanks here though, and the Thor. Stutter step forward.
The 3 Thors.
No. He's gonna turn around and take out that Thor. He's like,
Thors are not the greatest at kiting back.
no, very slow. So. Well, I didn't see what Chuck Doodle's turret just killed. It might have been a Liberator, or yeah, I'd assume it was a Liberator or a Viking. Something just died in the bottom left here. But
I didn't catch it either.
well, something died.
All right, here's a seat. Oh my gosh, these tanks are caught out.
This is really good for Chuck. This is what he wants. Concussive Shells Marauders really good at catching out units that are slow and who would prefer to have, you know, dug in positioning. So here, this is going to be bad for him to push into. You know, is he's see? Yeah, he knows roughly that the army is down there.
This better be good.
Oh, level 3 weapons just completed for Heated Stove.
Yeah, so we got 3-3 mech versus 3-3 bio, and then
The Hellion went by at the 6 o'clock base.
oh, this was Chuck Doodle. So I saw the little what do you call it? The outline of a CC. I thought that was Heated.
SCVs.
Oh yeah, more barbecue. Oh my gosh, it's a massacre. It's a disaster.
Oh, this is a disaster right here.
There's still a good chunk of SCVs that survived because they're using the Planetary Fortress zone. The bio is going to come down here. Just like a few Marauders to come kill these last 2 Hellions. Come on. Wants to take the...
Oh no, these SCVs are unprotected.
Yeah,
right
I mean,
here.
they're going to get away though. One won't, but...
I wanted to grab some
Wait.
minerals and just like go for
Another
the
one. Oh, he lets it
Oh,
live.
that's slow. He lived.
It was a mercy. So, Steve is maxed again. He has so many tanks. How many tanks does he have, you ask? He has 23 tanks and 69 workers. Nice.
Nice.
Very nice. And Chuck Doodle really has been wanting to take this upper base for so long. He can't hold it though because the Hellions just come in, or actually no, he had it. And the siege tank, the big siege push from Heated, is what took that out. He needs to retake that. He's floating one over. Yeah,
2 Liberators are pushing across the map to do some more SCV damage, it looks like.
The turrets are not really in position for this bottom left one. Or this, oh my god, these Liberators are going to do so much damage. This is so...
And meanwhile, it's hitting on the western...
Yeah, this is a move you do with bio.
Right.
Sorry, what did you say?
Nothing.
Okay, yeah, this is a move with bio when you're really frustrated and you're just like, I'm just gonna stim and run into things. Like he's stutter stepping forward into fights that maybe
27 SCVs gone.
yeah, that was every SCV mining at these 2 left side bases are gone now. This was really good by Heated Stove. This might be what kind of like is starting to put those nails in the coffin. I mean, I think Chuck is in the coffin and the lid isn't quite on yet. But now Heated Stove is bringing the lid over, and he's got nails. He's got nails ready to put in him. More Hellion harass. God, this is so frustrating for Chuck. He can't just calm down. There's not a moment to breathe, really.
Hellion's OP, man.
Yeah. I mean, as the bio player, like you have so much mobility with your army usually, with your medevacs. But he's like this has been the story of the game, is that Heated is really making Chuck, you know, react, and he's able to sit with his siege tanks. And you run into this many tanks in a planetary,
They're shredding it.
they're gonna get this planetary. The turret's doing work on the medevacs. Okay, this is actually a really good position, you know, attack for Chuck. He's gonna get something here for his troubles. Bottom left map, bottom left CC is gonna go out for Chuck as well, though.
Well, that's happening. I'll just check out that. This is like the 7th time this has been taken out.
Yeah, well, and he did get his upper northern base here. did Chuck. See, and Chuck is always.
Looks like both players have placed a CC on that area.
Yeah, that's pretty great.
It's like calling dibs.
Exactly. Mine. Nope, it's mine. Chuck Doodle asking for how much money he has. Wants to know. Gosh, this is like textbook TVT. Harass, trying to take your bases, not being able to.
All right, Chuck left some units up in that northern base area, and is trying to float a CC down, but Stoves landed first.
Okay. I hear battle cruisers. Bio's gonna push in here. Gonna probably take out these 3 siege tanks. This is actually enough bio, I think, to overwhelm what's here. Oh, but there's 4 battle cruisers.
No.
Never mind. No, I mean, there's not enough Marines.
There's a lot of battle cruisers now.
GG.
GG.
Oh man, it's actually very dark for me. Hold on before I transition.
That daylight savings, though. I'm still eating my lunch.
Okay, I'm back. Hopefully I'm bright enough. Okay, yeah, I can be seen. It's a little overhead lighting, but it's whatever. Okay, wow. So Heated Stove, go ahead and take game 1 there. Pretty epic TVT. Whew, okay. We out here.
But we went from 2 minutes games to like, how long was that game? Like 25 minutes?
That was a 26-minute game.
Getting a little bit of water break here. All right, are they making you make the game again?
Yeah, I don't mind really. Looks like they just need a a quick little breather from that one. Chuck Doodle saying his arm is numb. Wow.
No rest for the wicked. Come on. Go again. Go again.
Wow. Well, they'll be ready soon. That was a really good game, though. You got to see both styles of Terran.
Yeah, and just like how cost effective those Hellion Rembis are. If you could just like stay on top of it and like micro them well, like it's really clutch.
Yeah, exactly. It's kind of crazy how effective those were. And I kept saying it, like, you know, as the Bio Terran, you generally depend on your mobility and your drop harass to help you kind of close out games like that. But you didn't really get to see him make use of that. And that's really like...
Well, the game started with Chuck being very aggressive, having those early attacks, and it's just like interesting how like the paradigm shifted.
Yeah, you kind of like, I mean, there were times where I thought Chuck actually had the upper hand advantage, even though he was down in supply, because he was able to catch out the siege tanks multiple times, and it just felt like the stimmed 3-3 bio with Medivacs was like, like you could make things work with that. So kind of crazy that he couldn't quite close it out there. Okay, so they asked me to change the server to US Central, so I went ahead and did that. Go ahead and create this lobby, and then I'll invite you to it.
Sweet.
Sweet.
I finally finished my lunch.
Oh, good. Good for you. Go ahead, quit this one. I don't have it on the right server. This is my bad. I thought I changed it just now. Maybe I didn't save.
Weird.
Okay. Now, we'll make it the right way. Oh yeah, I was gonna set up a light so that I could see better because this is getting dark over here.
Yeah,
for me.
you're in the shadows.
Like a
Hey,
stalker.
Dark Templar.
Yeah, or a stalker.
I am here in the shadows.
Oh man, okay, sorry, I'm adding you to this one. Let me see if I can get this light going. 1 second.
Is my games out of the dark yet? I can't see because of delay.
Hold on, let me make you a referee. Whoa, very bright lights. If I turn it like that, that's better. There we go. Much better.
Much better.
Okay.
Well, I can't see it
Well,
yet,
you'll
but
see
I'm
it.
sure it's good.
It's much better. Just trust me. It's much better. All right. Let's go ahead and get into this game here. Game number 2 between Chuck Doodle and Heated Stove. And the losers.
It's stove.
I'm sorry?
I'm just saying to myself, it's stove. It's stove.
Instead of Steve?
Yeah.
Well, here's Death Aura. Why don't you take us away?
Alrighty. On our upper left-hand corner of... It's Death Aura, not Death Aura. It is Heated Stove.
Wow, almost botched that one, but you got it there with the stove. And in the bottom right-hand corner of Death Aura, I say Aura. Is that how you say it?
Death Aura. You said Death Aura. I'm like, no.
Either way, it is
No.
Chuck Doodle. Death Aura.
Like Dinosaura.
Right. Not Death Aura, like a
Aura
Yeah,
Borealis.
wait a minute. This comes down to how you pronounce. Like, okay, if you had like an aura about you, like you're like an angelic aura, would it be aura or aura? How would you say that?
Aura.
No, you would say aura. Don't lie. No,
excuse me?
don't lie. You would say aura. Like, there's like an aura about you. You wouldn't say aura. Would you really? Tell me honestly if you would say aura.
Aura. You.
Wait, say it again.
That's how I would say it. Aura.
Exactly. Okay, so it's Death Aura then.
Right, the SUVs meet in the middle of the map.
I think that's what I mean. Like, it's an aura of death, so it's a Death Aura. Or is it just like the name of the?
Aura.
So you think it's not like related to the word aura? It's more like this is just a planet or a place called Deathara.
Yeah.
Okay. I guess we'd have to ask the map creator, right? They're kind of like have a final say.
Yeah. So it looks like Stove put down the factory. And Chuck went for the natural expansion.
Well, you got that right.
Thanks.
The Reaper is out.
Reaper.
Oh, we have to update the score. So, Heated Stove won that one. That's right. So it's 1-0 for Heated Stove. Chuck Doodle looking for revenge. Revenge.
What is this SCV doing? Just hanging out by the third.
Studying the plant life. He saw something and it was like, I need to just contemplate, like, and to study what type of plants these are. In all honesty, he's probably going to go back into the natural to check the CC timing. That'd be my guess.
All right, it looks like Chuck is putting down a bunker at his natural, preparing to defend.
Well, the meta right now in TBT is to have a 2 Reaper, 2 Hellion, or is it 2 Reaper, single Hellion push.
It looks like there's 2 Reapers and a single Hellion for Stove, so...
Yeah, we should see. So there's the Hellion coming out for Chuck, and he has a single Reaper. Is that right? Yeah. Oh, are they going to bypass this? Yes, it looks like they will.
They touch the bunker.
We're going to find the Mule. Mule kill. He's attacking his own bunker. Okay, oh, there we go. Reaper is now going to find maybe that Hellion.
And goes down.
Okay. So, he lost a Mule. Or, yeah, wait, it was a Mule. And then 1 Hellion goes down. So, not the biggest deal. Bunker ended up actually being very useful there. And then did Chuck Doodle check for the natural? He has not seen that yet. Well, yeah, okay, I was like, well, don't send it back. Might as well check.
The Widow Mine.
Oh boy, is he gonna see it though? Yeah, he does see the natural. He knows he, yeah.
He gets the scout,
Yeah.
but
Risked his life.
rest in peace.
And notably, he knows that there's Widow Mine there, so that's also important information if he was ever gonna send any other units into the natural right now, or anytime soon.
It looks like Stove is going for a Cloaked Banshee.
That's right. He's got his Banshee coming out. Cloak is about halfway done. Yeah.
Cloaked Banshee, the Hellion of the sky.
Oh man, yeah, not bad, not bad. Raven coming out for Chuck Doodle. Wants to be able to detect any things like that, but also, you know, Raven's able to do some harass of their own. And a third CC being plopped in the main. Oh wow.
Cyclone on patrol waiting for... What do you see?
Oh, no, just the Widow Mine got a kill on the Hellion. And then also survives. He unburrows it and takes it back.
Dude, this Widow Mine has 2 kills already.
Yeah, it's pretty hero Widow Mine right here. We're just gonna follow him for a bit, scuttling like a little crab.
You know, Widow Mines are pretty cute.
I was just about to say that. If between siege tanks and Widow Mines are much cuter. He's gonna look at the plant, say hi. Like, just look at this little scuttle. Yeah, the more you watch it, the cuter it is.
All right, another Banshee is going to join down on the bottom, 6 o'clock of the map, and a Widow Mine is pushing towards.
This is great, actually. Like, you know, that we have 2 Banshees with Cloak. The scan comes out for Chuck. He's going to see not too much, really. It's not like he sees the starport with the tech lab on it, so he's not going to expect these. Let's go ahead and toggle vision here. 2 Banshees going to come in, no detection here yet. Oh man, it's a disaster.
Ravens.
Oh, the Ravens are here though. And the turrets go down, these are going to help board him up. He's going to get one, yes. Cyclone's also going to keep, good job, good defense.
But 9 SCVs down for Chuck.
Yeah, that actually was pretty costly, but both Banshees die, and those are pretty expensive too. And when you think about it, the research also, oh, he's going to run into the Widow Mine. Oh, but it's caught and killed.
Sees it by the Raven.
Ravens
Nice.
offer detection. Let's say scan in the main's going to see that CC, but Chuck is pushed across the map. Man loves his bio. He also loves Ravens. Both players love Ravens. I mean, they're Terran. Reaper is going to run out here and maybe run into some units. Is going to see the army. That's very, very valuable
Very
scout.
good information, yeah. Alright, there are tanks on the high ground, so it'll be a risk to push up this ramp.
Yeah, I mean, the Ravens.
Oh, but the air.
Well, the Ravens can use their abilities on the tanks to, you know, offer kind of an opening. I don't see the Ravens for heated. No, this is an unsiege. Repositioning actually was kind of an opening there, but they don't want to lose anything. Go too crazy. There's a lot of siege tanks for heated Stove, though.
The refinery goes down.
Yeah. Notably, the third base is now down for Chuck. While he has this aggression, he has heated kind of on, know, defensive posturing. He's not quite feeling comfortable taking his third, but he is going to land it here. No SCVs to speak of yet, and Chuck is just going to disengage. Reaper's going to find out that he's leaving. And a scan on the army for both players. Keeping tabs on where they are, but a little Marine contingent moving on the left side of the map. Maybe wants to try and get some, you know, harass done from the left side here while the army is occupied in the middle. He's gonna, Chuck Doodle's gonna move back up
Go
here.
straight
Yep,
there.
using the disruption. Gonna stop 2 of those tanks, but lose some Vikings and a Raven in return. Not really worth, because he doesn't able to get, you know, anything done with his army. That
All right, stem has just been completed for
gonna
Chuck.
drop that auto turret and just be like, okay, screw you, little Marine, die. What was that you said?
Oh, Chuck just got his level 1, or no, so he got stem. But Stove is ahead in upgrades.
No, he's actually very ahead because Chuck's level 1 infantry upgrades are just now starting, and Heated's are done. He has 1/1 stim combat shields, and he has cloak for banshees. And this Marine's gonna scout this 4th base. Heated Stove's Marines and Reapers are really good about you know, scouting. Like they find things, and he's got this little Marine kind of chilling on the left side of the map just to see if the army pushes up towards his third. It's a little bit out of position, but let's see if he catches this army walking by.
That cheeky like sensor
Oh,
tower.
okay. He maybe sees it. He maybe sees it because he saw just the edge of a medevac with that Marine. So, and then he sees the scan, so he's got to know that it's coming for this third. Yeah, Chuck really wants to make something happen with this army. I feel like he feels like he's ahead. He's actually not ahead in army, but
well, he is ahead in workers.
yeah, he's very ahead in workers, but so he actually doesn't need to do anything. He just needs to keep his lead and max out. But he's behind in upgrades, bio upgrades.
Okay, 2 dropships filled to the brim,
Yeah.
pushing out.
Let's see if
Or so.
it's not spotted yet, but he's moving in the path of the drop. Ooh, I don't think he's gonna catch this. So, okay, Chuck Doodle.
Stove sneaking away.
Yeah, Chuck Doodle moving up. I don't think he scouted these 2 medevacs. These have not been seen. And Chuck is like, okay, I have you, you know, locked in here. Not expecting anything coming. Now it looks like the medevacs are gonna move in to the third. Well, how much damage is gonna get done? There's no turrets here. There's no army here. He's gonna split his medevacs and go 1 in the main, 1 in the third. There are some Marines here at the third. Oh, the surround from the workers.
Hold 2 is almost done for
Oh my god,
Stove
but
as
the
well.
main drop is actually doing so much damage. Nothing's happening on the other side of the map. Chuck Doodle doesn't know what to do. He can't push into this. There's too many tanks. He's losing workers. 22 go down. My god. Is it NG Bay also gonna fall?
Yep.
Oh my goodness.
Chuck is forced to recall most of his army back home.
Yeah, this is what happens when you kind of bring everything to the front. If you don't leave something back, you have to bring the majority of your forces because, you know, you don't want to, like, not bring enough back. Oh, but this dropship gonna go out. He sees the Vikings aren't there. Oh, but they're here. Yeah, I like the idea. He wanted to drop Marines on top of those siege tanks so that they fired at each other and so that the Marines could do a little damage and maybe break that siege line. Because all being said and done, Chuck Doodle is still up a base, and Heated probably wants to expand somewhere. Looks like he's going to go to this lower 4th base. But I don't know if Chuck saw the CC floating down there. Well, he must assume, because he's got a tank here at the upper 4th. So he'll know if that gets taken if he leaves that tank there. But we have an engagement in the middle of the map. Scans go down.
Scan.
Scan. Okay, moving back up. He's trying to make use of his stim bio. Oh, he thinks he touches them out of position.
Just took off 1 dog.
Oh god, that's a lot of dead Marines.
And but the tank was taken out. Oh, but from behind, Stove comes from behind to clean it up.
He's gonna pick up. He doesn't have that many Marines, but he's at least gonna draw the army back. Chuck Doodle not going to drop. He's just drawing the army back. He needs to keep these medevacs moving. He's going to lose them all. Oh, God.
No. Oh,
That
the massacre.
was really bad for Chuck. That was like 5 or 6 medevacs, and then, you know, like 6 to 8 Marines in there. But we pull up the units lost tab, and, you know, Chuck Doodle has definitely lost more than Heated Stove, but he's still in this game very much.
That was an unnecessary loss.
Yeah, all he had to do was keep them moving into the airspace below the main, and then just, you know, he would also have scouted the 4th base and maybe been able to drop that, and maybe, I don't know about take it out. He only had like 8 Marines, but he definitely could have got the workers there if he just kept moving.
Or at least just save them, at the minimum.
Yeah, at the bare minimum, he saves those medevacs and the Marines, but instead he loses all of them because he just leaves them in the main. You know, a little error from Chuck. He's ahead in workers, but now it looks like it's Heated Stove's time to, you know, punch back.
And Stove kind of a little squad up north, pushing in.
Oh, this is really good. He's going to draw his attention up to this. Oh, these are just constructing buildings. He can cancel these. CC's...
And I think he's going to move from behind.
Yeah, he wants to... Oh, God, yeah. Well, he might just go for the 3rd, but there's a good wall here. There's no PF. Yeah, he's got good positioning here. He's got him kind of trapped in here because if anyone tries to funnel down here, they're going to die to the siege line. Yeah. Heated Stove almost maxed out too. Going to work on this wall. There's no PF here to stop these Marines. But now the disruptions come down from the good ones from the Ravens. A lot of energy on them. It allows these Marines to move forward. There's still a lot of Marines for Heated Stove. He repositions. Still 2 siege tanks going to do work on the Marines of Chuck Doodle. Oh boy.
Oh, this Raven's coming down. Oh,
that might have been it. That was kind of the Hail Mary that Chuck needed to push back this army and reestablish himself. He still has plenty of bases, but his army is just lacking right now. He's hitting 57 army supply to 130 of Heated. Oh god, these medevacs. Oh god. No. I do not want to be a Chuck Doodle medevac ever. So Chuck sees the army. That's not going to feel good, especially when he sees this other army coming on the left side of the map. He sees that in his sensor towers. He knows he doesn't have enough to defend. There's a planetary, but not much else. He just doesn't have the tanks. He feels, I feel so choked out.
CCs. Just willy-nilly on the map.
I mean, he's building them here for safety, but now look at this. Of course, the perfect run by Heated Stove is going to find this CC.
Immediately.
Cancels, kills the 3rd base, or 4th rather, of Chuck Doodle. Chuck Doodle going to try and do another Hail Mary play from behind. Has his Marines, doesn't stim them yet. They're not moving quite fast enough. Does finally stim them. The disruptions are out. He's going to clean up this bottom force here. Oh, is he? There's 2 tanks left. Meanwhile, it's GG comes out.
GG. And Stove takes it?
He does. 2-0. All clean sweep so far tonight. So that will do it for that best of 3. Heated Stove takes out... takes out Chuck Doodle. I'm gonna go ahead.
So we just have one more series left?
I believe so. Unless we do the losers round 2. Let's go ahead and put the score. It was... So I'm going to update the scores for these guys. Let's see here.
I have to give my cat some food, so...
Yeah, go
hang on
for
one
it.
sec.
Go for it. I'll go ahead and figure out what game is next. So we're going to figure out what game we're going to do next. If we look at the bracket, we have another losers round. I don't know if those players are ready. So it might be Fractal and Hornet on the bottom side of the losers bracket. And we're going to basically get that game going as soon as we can. I'm going to just check for the players here, but there we go. So we got, both players are here, and it's going to be, Paradox, which is, I think that's Fractals in the challenge bracket, and then Hornet, who is also named Hornet, so will be less confusing for us in game. So I'll go ahead and update. So it should say, instead of Heated Stove, we could put Hornet, and instead of Chuck Doodle, we can put, what is it, Paradox? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So, looks like they did that. I'm going to enter this lobby. Did you go ahead and see that lobby there?
Yeah, just 1 second.
All right, so we are making it through here. So that was a really good play by, I'm trying to remember. It wasn't Chuck, it was
Stove.
Heated Stove.
Steve.
Yeah, Heated Steve, Heated Stove. Yeah, really good play by Heated. I mean, good play by both, actually. I'm surprised that both of them didn't make it further. Like, that would be like a really good semifinals or even finals matchup. They were both actually kind of close games, but Heated Stove was able to 2-0, so... looks like... are we ready? Are you ready to go?
I am.
All right, let's go ahead and jump into the lobby here. Make yourself...
Jump in, sorry.
There we go. There we go. Good luck. Have fun to the players. Paradox versus a Hornet. Ooh, is this our first TVP? We've seen we saw TVZ and TVT, right?
Yeah, this is our first TVP.
Apple played. All right, I'll think about that in a second.
All right.
Take it away.
Spawning on the upper left-hand corner of Lightshade, Ellie, we got the blue Terran Hornet.
And spawning in the bottom right corner, it is the red Protoss Paradox. Ooh, what do you think about this pylon placement by Paradox?
Interesting.
It's most definitely.
Is it for the Reaper wall,
yeah,
maybe?
It's gotta be. You know, you can build a gateway right here, and then maybe a second gateway or a pylon right next to it. It's not fully blocked off right now. That does like a good chunk of it blocked off, but he needs to finish it with maybe another pylon. I don't know how he's gonna block that off. Maybe he'll put the cyber core.
Ah, yes, the cyber core, or just have a bunch of stalkers standing there.
Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna block it off, you might as well block it off all the way, right? Like otherwise,
Right.
Yeah, I guess stalkers like hold position right there would block it off. Yeah, I see what you mean.
It's happened to me many times.
Oh, okay. I see. Okay, Proberto going out to drop a Nexus. That's a pretty fast Nexus. That's about as fast as you can get it up after a gateway. Usually, unless you fast expand Nexus, that's about the fastest Nexus you can get down. Delaying the cyber a little bit. delaying some workers just to get that Nexus out, you know, pre 130 basically, or right around 130.
And there is a risk, right, to putting the Nexus before the Cyber?
Yeah, I mean, you know, if you're good with your timings, you can get an Adept or a Stalker out before the Reaper gets there. Actually, no. We're gonna find out because this is a very fast Reaper too. He might have prioritized. He might have delayed his CC, did Hornet, just to get this Reaper out. Because now it's out and it's oh, he's not running across the map. What's he doing? Okay, that actually might have given Paradox the time he needed. He's not starting there. His Stalker started. He's chronoing it too. He's chrono both Warp Gate and Stalker because he knows that Reaper should be here by now. But luckily, Hornet just
That bunker.
well, what happened was there was like a slight derp by the Reaper. He kind of like went back for a second, so he's gonna go in. Oh, and the bunker, yeah, that's actually good, nice touch. He's gonna jump in. The Stalker's about to pop out. See how much work he can get done. Stalker's chasing. Gonna get any worker kills. Is he gonna save this probe? Oh god, juicy.
That Stalker can get it. The Stalker can
No,
get
no, it's too fast. It's a good stutter step. Stalker needs to use his range. Yep.
it. And he can reach, but he's taking some damage.
Well, he can keep attacking, and he's getting another Stalker out. If he can get the second Stalker out, he's gonna be able to do some work. He's chipping away at this bunker, and there's not much that's dying. He's just delaying the mining, so it's like the early Nexus isn't going to be worth as much because you can't mine from it yet.
Right.
He really wants his shields to recharge so he can keep attacking this bunker. I mean,
The battery's going down, so that should help speed that along.
yeah, I mean, and now look at this. So now Hornet, his CC came up later, but he's able to mine from it first just because of this. Oh, but is he going to catch this Reaper? Ooh, just saves it.
Reaper.
Gosh, this is actually a really nice little build from Hornet, using his Reaper to micro this. Okay, he's gonna salvage it. He's gonna get the minerals back. Oh no! If he killed that, he actually wouldn't have been able to.
He got it.
Yeah, he got that salvage off. If the Stalkers probably kept hitting it, he might have been able to deny that salvage, but he moved over to the Reaper because he really wanted that. And the Reaper's back in the main, healing up, sees the Twilight whirring, doesn't know what's being researched, but it is Blink.
You can probably assume it's Blink because
Yeah.
you see some Stalkers out.
Well, it's you never know really. I mean,
Right.
Blink probably the better build. Whoa, lag?
Lag.
Not for me, says Paradox. Wait, is he just like trolling him? 3 Widow Mines. Spike, never mind. Okay, Hornet. Gonna go ahead and send 3 Widow Mines in a medevac. Are you familiar with this part of the build, Holly? I've seen you do this before.
Yes, I am familiar. You use like boost in, drop, and boost out.
Okay, toggling vision. Paradox doesn't see this. His observer comes out, but it's not, it doesn't go over the medevac, and the medevac tucked away here below the main.
And DT's tower starting. He's gonna spot. Hornet's gonna spot that.
Okay, we're toggling vision here now. Hornets and Widow Mines are in vision. He's not landing it. It's just sitting. He needs to, boost. Get him in the mineral line before he can react. Oh no.
Nothing there to
Oh no.
nothing there to defend at all. All those
Oh, no.
all those pros are done.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, 15.
Go down. Paradox is across the map with some Stalkers. Blink is done, but he needs to make something happen right now. He's got his Warp Prism. God. Oh, is he gonna get away with these Widow Mines?
Pick them.
Okay, they're trapped back here for now. He could still boost around to the natural and probably make it through without dying. But he's at the front using an observer. Turret's gonna be up soon though. Oh no, that's the bad spot for the observer!
No.
Okay, Stalker's gonna move in. Cancel that bunker, that's good. Nobody can finish it in a second. There you go, finishes. Gonna load up. Oh gosh, this push.
Oh, it's so hard. It's our OP Imba.
Oh, the Widow Mine dropship. Oh my god, going back for another hit. The medevac's very low. 3 more SCVs go down.
No, there weren't a lot there.
Oh, good blink micro. Oh my god, this medevac.
Gets away with
Hornet's
2.
micro is good. Wow, the 8 HP medevac lives to tell the tale. And now there's like enough bio here. Probably these Blink Stalkers are like, well, we can't kill this even if we do like blink our like faces off. Oh man, poor Paradox. sitting at 29 workers to the 53. Oh, there's Widow Mines behind this army. He doesn't see that. If he retreats into those Widow Mines, I anticipate a very quick GG.
Oh my
The
gosh.
DT though.
DT chilling.
He wants to push this army back so that he runs into Widow Mines. Oh, he's gonna take a different route. Oh, he's gonna go into it. He blinks. He can't help. Oh, it's so cheeky, Hornet. Gosh, just as he planned. The Warp Prism, though, with the DT. There's 2 turrets here. No, everything that Paradox wants to do.
Away.
Okay, actually, there's
Denied.
an empty spot here. He can get in. Is that a observer that died? I'm not sure what died from the turrets. Okay. He just used a scan. The DTs and now some charge lots. Oh, sorry, they're not charge lots. They're regular zealots right now. Yeah, but there's turrets here in the main. He knows that the DT, he wants to hide it. He's gonna hold position down here.
No, where the DT is.
Yeah. There you go. Scan's gonna take it out. There's a third base being taken for Paradox, so he's like, okay, if I can just keep you on the back foot for long enough and just expand and macro up, then I can get back in this game. Because right now he is struggling, to say the least.
And there is a DT just chilling at the ramp over here.
Yeah. It's good to have him spaced out. You're gonna see that. Maybe he's gonna get a scan.
I wonder if he notices.
I mean, once it starts attacking you, you definitely notice.
True.
Add on.
The Warp Prism is just chilling up there.
You're gonna run into these 2 stalkers. Ooh, good blink reaction from Paradox. I like it. Ooh.
Oh no!
Oh, we're gonna lose one. Oh gosh, this stalker. But now there's a DT here. He's gonna have to scan to take it out. But now these blink stalkers gonna move in to the natural. There's only 1 marauder here. You should focus that marauder so he can kill those workers uncontested. He does finally do that, but Hornet's now pushing into the natural with this big bio Widowmine army. Stims to take out this gateway. That's gonna really inhibit the warping abilities of Paradox. Paradox loses a DT right off the bat. Shield battery not gonna be able to do much. 1 DT against all this bio, gonna take a long time. Plus the healing. Another stim. Yep, this is the death march here for Hornet.
There's 1 DT trying
and
to
the
save
scan to finish it off. The stutter step to
22
win.
clicker.
Focusing the tech, getting the cyber on top of it. There's just not enough here for Paradox. 30 supply. The GG must be coming shortly. He's making some DTs. He's like, you must be out of scans now, right? By the time...
Surely there's another scan.
There's the scan, but is the DT gonna get away? He is. Oh man.
DT, run for your life.
Paradox really doesn't want to leave this game
down.
because he has his 3rd base, but it's not gonna be enough, and the GG comes out. Hornet takes it. Wow. That was a fun one. GG's to Hornet.
GG's.
Oh, we'll get our next game shortly.
Water break.
Yeah, I'll have some. I haven't drinking enough water at all.
My cat has been like screaming at me to play. I'm like, Mimi, I'm doing work over here.
Holly Mimi rage in the chat.
Hang on, let me get my gallon of water really quick. It's right over here.
All right, so let's take a look at chat here. Yep, got the delay going. Hope you guys are enjoying the show. We're seeing some pretty nasty builds here. The EZDUNK clan here to represent dunking on fools. Good dunks from Hornet with his
Dunk on each other.
dunk on each other.
The motto of this tournament is motto of this tournament is dunk on each other.
Yeah. When you're dunk, you're family. Oh man.
So, Hornet reported that if he wins this tournament, he's gonna use the prize money to buy Nova Covert Ops. Spelled out like that.
What's he gonna do? He's gonna buy himself?
Nova Covert Ops.
Nova Covert Ops.
I guess it's like a game expansion for StarCraft.
Oh. Wait, is that real? Is that game actually real? Okay. I think these guys are probably ready. Oh, they made me host. Got it. Oh man, yeah, that's exactly what we were Paradox confirming in the chat what we were thinking. It's like surely he has no more scans, and every time he actually did. So yeah, they're just confirming. You know, Paradox was like not expecting that many scans, but I guess an orbital finished for Hornet right as the next scan was needed, and it was clutch. So getting a little bit of banter from the players here. All right, the players are ready. Let's go ahead. Are you ready, Holly?
I am ready.
Okay, let's get into this game number 2 of Hornet versus Paradox. Oh, wow. So, this is match point for Hornet. If he wins this, he advances to the next round of the losers bracket, which I am actually not sure if we're doing that round or if that is going to be tomorrow. I think it might just be the finals of the losers bracket and the finals of the winners bracket, which is happening tomorrow. I'll confirm that with Paranoid Monk. But since we are in this game, I'll go ahead and start us off in the upper right-hand corner. It is the blue Terran Hornet.
Alrighty, and in our lower left-hand corner, we got the red Protoss Paradox.
I also should mention, since this is a clan tourney, every time we introduce players, we should say from the clan EZDUNK. You know, like that's how we're supposed to be doing it. So from the clan EZDUNK Paradox, and from the clan EZDUNK Hornet. This is an EZDUNK tournament, so
Reppin' EZDUNK.
yeah. See this little guy right here, this little skinny neck looking fella. Remember that face when you go to sleep at night. So probe harassing the barracks SCV. 2 SCVs pulled to deal with this? I think one is going to be for the CC or something. Or...
No, we
okay,
can't
no.
risk.
One's going across the map to scout. One's going to deal with this probe. There's a second probe. Okay, you bring the second probe out because the first one is being tracked, and this one is for a proxy of some kind. Most definitely. Pylon already shadow being shown here.
Shadow made.
Paradox ready to throw a little wrench into Hornet's plans here. Also blocking off the entrance fully with gateways for the Reapers. And
none of the Reaper nonsense.
and blocking the expand with the pylon. So Paradox is like, yo, I know we're in the same clan, but honestly, screw you.
And you know, like,
Little probe went down in the main.
What'd you see?
Yeah, just a probe died for Paradox. And a hidden SCV for Hornet. Sorry, go ahead.
The pylon was canceled in Hornet's natural, and it looks like you can just scoot over the CC when
Well,
ready.
yeah, you can always do that if you're Terran. I mean, it's really good against Protoss and Zerg when you can block that because it's not like you can move your CC. But for Terran, it's like, okay, I'll just build it next to it. It'll delay a little bit because I'll have to kill that thing and then lift and relift. But it's like, it's not a huge deal.
It's like lol.
Yeah.
Lol.
Sees that the nose
You
expand.
funny.
So this is really key information. Reaper also gets a kill, so he knows something's up. Now he's on the hunt for what was built instead of a Nexus. So this Reaper,
There's something out
this
there.
Reaper's on a mission.
And that something starts with an S.
Mhm.
For a suspicious.
The best kind of Stargate, a suspicious Stargate. So
This is a suspicious Stargate.
he's checking the natural. Now he's going in the main. He's like, okay, you have a lot of gas, dude. Where's your
like
proxy? Where is your
there.
proxy? This is like so transparent.
The Reaper's so
What's he
mad
recalling?
that he's just like gonna take out
Oh, he's
some.
recalling a stalker. He
Stalker.
sent his stalker out because he thought the Reaper was out on the map looking for his proxy. The Reaper came back in and got 2 worker kills and now dies. So that's the last of that Reaper. Void is on the way. I like this. Oh, this build actually can be so devastating. Look at
Wait, the void.
will avoid, but the shield battery is coming up right on the edge there. So if he takes damage, he can just go back, heal up. He's gonna work on these SCVs that are repairing. Gets 1. See these Marines? He can kill these Marines. He can fight these.
Cyclone's almost out though, so you got to make quick work of those Marines.
Yeah, I don't know why he's afraid of 3 Marines. I mean, I guess
Now it's
now
4.
This becomes a little harder now. Micro actually. Yeah, you need to be able to kite a little better. Use the empty space of your voids. He's gonna get his shields worked
Skin
up.
void is almost out.
Oh, he runs right into this. This is bad. This is really bad. Oh no, voids are so expensive.
You don't want to lose that void.
Stalker's in the natural though, getting 2 workers. Cyclone has to move back.
But
And now the void needs to be on A move. He needs to stop move commanding these voids.
okay, the void's playing with the Marines, but the Marines are coming back to shoot away.
Shield battery's gonna.
And the Stalker lived, so.
Yeah, this is good. This is not bad by Paradox. He's kind of tugging Hornet this way and that from his natural to his main in this kind of empty space. Oh, but the turret wants to come down, chase away the stalkers. Void goes very deep actually. Too many Marines. If he had that first void and now there were 3 voids, that'd be different. Okay, this is the spot you want to be in, where you can be healed by your shield battery. Not here. This is the bad spot. That is not the spot you want to be in.
Oh, 2 voids gone. This is not
I think he
good.
thought he was still in range, and he maybe looked away, and he's like, okay, I'm just going to be healed up by my shield batteries. Shield batteries could not reach. He was just a little bit out of range, because their range indicators actually aren't showing here. We can't see them, but it goes to about here, and he was just a little bit north of that. So, gosh, those 2 voids dying. He'd have 3 voids right now with a 4th. Sorry.
4 voids.
Oh my god, he's just gonna run his voids into this?
Turret is down. Oh man, no.
Gosh, I'd be so frustrated by that.
Yeah, he just has to take a breath and reset.
I don't even know if that's gonna resetting. I mean, he's got 2 bases. I guess it's good that he has this Nexus. Yeah, army supply is just this isn't working anymore. He can maybe kill this turret. No, he's just gonna lose everything. Yeah, the turret. Yeah, Paradox says, wow, he lost every one of his Void Rays, and the Vikings are gonna make short work of this Oracle. Actually, his shields. He's trying to juke. He's trying to juke. He wants to get in there and do something. Does get a revelation. Gets a revelation. Sees the army. And that's about it. Now the Vikings are gonna land and take out first the probe. Wait, not the probe. They're gonna take out the pylon.
I'm trying to stop
The thing
production
is
on
that you
that
can actually target fire or target the shield recharge on structures, but he's not doing that. So everything anti-powers, and the siege tank is gonna work on these from the high ground. So that ends this push. You know,
I'm glad I'm not seeing the GG throughout. Like, I wanna see what else Paradox has up his sleeve.
he's got charge and a warp prism coming. A lot of gateways gonna come down.
I mean, the army supply is still heavily in favor of Hornet, but Hornet may not be sure quite yet. He could just push over.
Yeah, he can push and probably win right now, but he's content winning in a longer scenario, more mid game. So
He wants to play safe.
yeah, I mean, why push?
But sometimes when you play it safe, you give an opening, especially Protoss, where they could just like warp in an army. Like if you just give them a little like leeway.
Mineral field depleted.
I mean, from this position, with what Paradox is building, his goal, I think, there it is. Okay, so Dark Shrine. I was waiting for the other tech.
I see, yeah, the Dark Shrine, but the 2 Vikings pinching in. Do you see that on the map?
Oh yeah, I see. Yeah, they're gonna harass these probes.
They're gonna
There's nothing here, and they kill probes really fast. Wait, it's actually. Oh yeah. Oh, I see. Yeah, there's one there and one. Oh my gosh. Yeah, they just destroy probes so quick.
Oh no.
Yeah. Paradox is mad. I would be too.
It's frustrating. The warp gate, and are there GTs in that? I mean, in that dropship for
It's
Paradox?
just zealots. They do have charge.
Boss.
He's gonna deal with one of the Vikings. Other Viking is gonna continue getting 12 probe kills. My goodness.
Oh man.
Yep.
14, 15. The number's just rising.
War Prison
16.
falls. That's the end of the harass for Paradox. Still Viking working on these. I mean, when he sees this Viking and his empty mineral line, this might be the GG. There you go. He sees it.
21 probes down.
Wow, Paradox really. I commend him for fighting this out.
At this point, if you're still in this game, it's just like mental fortitude.
Yeah.
Like you've just lost so much.
Yeah. He's at 36 supply to the 120 of Hornet. This game is basically over. But you can't call it until the GG comes out. He's asking if he has a third. Perhaps. Yeah, he doesn't know about this third yet, but yes, perhaps yes.
Hornet was honest and said yes.
Okay. GG goes out. Hornet takes it.
GG. A little bit of Miss Micro lost the Void Rays. If we had all the Void Rays together.
Yeah. It's like he would have had 5 Void Rays at one point if he kept them alive.
And that's really difficult to handle that amount.
Yeah, it really that build hinges on you keeping those Void Rays alive. They're a very expensive unit. They're pretty slow, but at that early kind of transition to mid-game stage, they can do a lot of work to, most of the units that can be pumped out by Terran, by any race really. They're really good, especially when they can get their shields, healed up like that. Unfortunately, we didn't really get to see that happen because the just slight miss micro by the Voids didn't save them enough, and then Hornet just took full advantage of it. So GG.
GG. I mean, awesome defense, though.
Yeah, Hornet, very good player. Go ahead and report that score. Hornet 2-0. Just double checking what games are being cast next. You can hit ! bracket to see the bracket for the EZDUNK in-house.
Yeah, I think we have one more series left to cast this evening.
I think so. And it might be, Heated Stove versus Hornet. And Heated Stove is another TVT.
And Stove has had time to rest.
And that will determine who goes on to fight Tombo Kae, whose name was, what was it, like, Wata? Granny Wata, yeah, that was Granny Wata. So Granny Wata is waiting in the losers bracket finals. So the way that works is, so we saw Apple take on Granny Wata, right? And Apple won 2-0, sending Granny Wata to the losers bracket. Now, if Granny Wata then beats the winner of this series tomorrow, so right now we have Hornet and Heated Stove. Whoever wins that is going to go on to fight Granny in the losers bracket final. You can follow along here. Let's go ahead and pull up the bracket while I'm talking about it. And then basically what I'm trying to get at is Granny Wata might have an opportunity to rematch Apple in the grand finals, the winners bracket finals, because if he wins the losers bracket final, then he advances back into the winners bracket. But Apple will have a one series advantage, which means Apple will have to, or rather, Granny Wata will have to win twice against Apple to win the whole tournament. Apple just has to win one time because Granny Wata already went to the losers bracket and came back. So that could happen. We don't know. We'll have to see what happens tomorrow. Okay, so Heated Stove wants me to jump in here. We're going to do it this way, I guess. Keep things moving. So.
Everything good?
Yeah, everything's good. We're just going to head. Let's see. I guess. Well, I'll just invite you. So they're gonna go ahead and pick their maps, and then we're gonna jump into that. Oh, I'm still showing a bracket. Let's get back to our beautiful faces. Sorry about that, everyone. So let's go ahead, and it will be Hornet playing again versus Heated Stove. Correct?
Yes.
All right. This will be the last series of the day for us. Let's talk predictions here. Let's try and remember. So we just saw Hornet play. Very good Terran style. Very good reactions from him. I liked his defense. Did he?
I feel like we've seen both these players kind of repel attacks and then pounce when the opportunity was right. So I'm interested to see who's going to be the first to throw the first punch here.
Yeah. See, I tend to think that, like, in each game, there's one player who goes for some kind of aggressive, some kind of not necessarily cheesy, but is kind of on the gas pedal. So, and then there's one player who plays reactive. So I'm curious who's that's going to be in this series. So they're just getting the game started. They forgot the Game Heart mod. They're going to remake it, and then I'll invite you, and we will get right into it. Hope chat is having fun. We see some stop the count memes in chat. These are probably like, many minutes delayed.
For us, yeah.
Let's see. So, did they invite? Oh, there we go. Here's it's coming. My bad. I went to Alt Tab to look at the stream and chat and stuff like that. So now we are in the lobby. Let's go ahead and they're gonna make me ref, and then I'll invite you. Or maybe can you?
Cool.
Actually, I can just invite you.
I'm just waiting.
There we go. I can invite you.
I got it.
It looks like our first game is going to be on Lightshade. I don't know if we've had many games on this map today, or did we have one? I think we did actually have one.
Yeah, we had one Lightshade game.
So, okay. Waiting for
Someone
this.
to move you
just
down.
waiting. There we go. They're making us ref.
There we go.
Go ahead and make sure. Letting them know we are ready. All right, let's go ahead and jump into game one of Heated Stove versus Hornet.
Woo!
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 Last series of the night for us. So let's make it a good one.
All right, spawning on the lower right-hand corner of Lightshade, we got the pink Terran heated stove. I think that's pink or lavender. Can't really tell.
Yeah, either or. I like pink. But in the upper left-hand corner of Lightshade, it is the red Terran for the team EZDUNK, Hornet.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Heated stove is also on EZDUNK, just in case you didn't know.
There you go. See? Corrected. We're good. Supply Depot's coming down for both players in the standard wall-off positions. Gas is also coming down. About the same timing so far.
Yeah. Gas before racks or at the same time?
This was gas before racks. And a second gas coming for both players at approximately the same time. Pretty mirrored builds right now. The only difference is the wall-off versus the non-wall-off. Is this something that heated stove? So I remember, you know, we had a player not wall-off that was heated.
No, this was stove. Yeah. We call him heated. We call him stove.
I think stove sounds better.
Stove is stove sounds much better.
So we'll call him stove. Heated stove is quite the mouthful. Come on, man. I only have time for one half of that name. So stove sending out an SCV scout. No SCV scout going out for Hornet yet. I think he's just gonna let his Reaper do it. Oh, little block there.
And the supply depot.
He lowers it just for good measure.
Wait, why is he leaving?
Because Hornet
Go
asked
out.
him to. He's complying.
Acquiescing,
Yeah, he's acquiescing
to
the request, exactly.
Oh, stove likes to put his factory as the wall on the ramp.
Okay, weird. But he's blocking the place for the attachment. So is he gonna lift? Is he gonna make the attachment elsewhere? Is this not okay? Well,
It's very unconventional.
let's just see. He might just make an SCV wall, but why would the factory be part of it?
You mean a supply depot
I'm
wall?
sorry, supply depot. Yeah.
Imagine making a wall of SCVs and that's your wall.
Just hold position SCVs. Just use like 6 of them. Should be good. Or 5. Maybe 4 would be enough. I don't think 3 SCVs can wall this off. Maybe 4. 4 or 5. That's the next level. The only problem is that any worker could just go through it. Because they can mineral walk. Armory coming down for Hornet. So I'm going to anticipate some Widow Mines and a drop ship, perhaps?
And a 1-1-1.
Yeah. Also 1-2-1, I guess. If the second one would be a factory. Okay, now we have some fighting here coming out from the Hellions and Reapers. Whose micro's better? Or who has more Hellions?
Oh no, the reinforcements. Yeah, the reinforcements came for Hornet.
Yeah. Gonna push Stove back. Reapers do make it. Just 1 Hellion down so far. Not too bad. But is it kind of telling that you have 3 Reapers and 2 Hellions? Like instead of the standard 2 Reapers, 1 Hellion? Like showing that? Does that give anything away to Stove? Does Stove kind of like predict that maybe there's some heavier aggression his way? He has an expand and he didn't see one for
there's no expansion for Hornet.
exactly, and Stove saw that when he or did he? Because they were fighting.
Did
No,
he?
they were fighting.
Can you toggle vision?
Yeah, I'm toggling vision. This is old vision though. I mean, like when they fought out here, he wasn't quite close enough to see if there was an expand. He might assume that there's one there, but he has not confirmed. So right now I'm not sure what he assumes, but we're gonna find out what he's planning. Because he now has the economic lead, but okay, these Reapers are going to get a lot of important information. You're going to see the 2 factories working on a lot of units here.
Oh, the Hellions!
Yeah, these cool 3-wheel Hellions are now it's the time to push. Hornet's like, all right, the jig is up.
Yeah, the jig is up.
And it's up to Stove to defend this.
And a bunker goes down for Stove.
I would put 2. I put 2 or 3.
Now I gotta do something to defend.
Yep. These Hellions are quite quick. They're not going to give a lot of time.
Oh my gosh, they're there. They're basically.
And they're going to transform into Hellbats. This is a Hellbat
The
push.
boys have been pulled by Hornet. All the boys.
The boys are pulled. This is it. And I forgot to mark the score. Hornet is up 1. This is match point. Or I'm sorry, it's not. It's 0.
God, so many
This is game
boys.
1. Apologies. This is the first game. My bad. I was confused. We're still 0-0. Is he just gonna try and take this first game just like this? The boys are pulled. There's one tank gonna start blasting. Needs to get on that tank. That's his job. He's gonna drop onto it with the Hellbats. And he's focus firing. There goes the tank. And that was... Oh, but there's another tank at the top of the ramp here. Gonna need to back it up, but there's nothing else to defend except for some Ravens. I think he needs to pull his own boys to match this, but Hellbats with Blue Flame not very friendly towards that. The dropship gonna pull down the Hellbats as well. He's gonna have to repair. Good pick up micro. Actually, the tank in Plunk Plunk mode is doing okay. Liberator falls. Does Heated Stove clean this up? Needs to pull back his tank. The Hellbats, I mean Hellions, not able to take down that tank just yet. It's the tank and the Ravens holding this. A second tank comes out. The Ravens have no energy. Well, actually, they do have a little bit. Do something, Ravens. GG.
GG.
From Hornet. So, and Heated Stove takes it.
Yeah, there is no more. All the SCVs gone. And that tank hold, like, nothing touched that tank.
That was really clutch. And this is what I was saying. Heated Stove has a great ability to react and to defend. His game sense, you know, knowing what to do and the timing to do it, is really good. So Hornet, and also another thing I said is like, who's going to be the aggressive one? Who's going to be the reactive one? And this is what we saw. Hornet, the aggressive, the one not making a second base, you know, hoping to close this game out, pulling the boys, and Heated playing calm, collected, expanding, holding with less units, but the right type of micro.
Yeah, it was kind of insane because when I looked over at the SCV down bar, like, it was like 20 SCVs just down immediately after the boys were pulled. I'm like, oh my gosh, like, that was a slaughter.
Yeah. Pretty crazy. Let's see, so these players are just talking about the game now. Wow, really good game though by both players. That's a really nasty push. I thought actually Hornet was going to win that. Once he dropped on the first tank with his Hellbats and killed it, it was that second tank that was up on the ramp and the pullback by Heated and the surround and the heal. If he tried to siege his tank, yeah, and the Ravens were also very clutch.
What? Everything was happening so fast. I didn't see when the Liberator, like, what took out the Liberator? Did you see it or no? It was for
whose Liberator was it?
Hornet.
Oh, then it had to be the Ravens. That's the only thing that could shoot up. Unless there was a turret that I didn't see.
Because I saw that Liberator siege up, I'm like, oh, whoa, it's gonna get the tank, and it was just gone immediately.
Yeah, the Liberator, actually, that's a very important thing to note, is that the Liberator... Oh, wait, sorry, don't join that. The Liberator could have actually made the difference there, because it could kill the tank probably faster than the repairs would have come out, and then the Hellbats would have just ran over everything else, or transformed into Hellions, and just made a mess of everything. But that was not what happened. Something took out that Liberator. I think it was probably like a Raven turret that was placed down, because they can shoot air. So,
it must have been.
All right, so players are getting in the next map. I'm going to go ahead and add you to this. Look out for that invite.
I'm in. Oh, submarine, eh?
Oh, eh?
A popular map. We all live in the yellow submarine.
Oh, man. Good old Beetle. What about the single Beetle? What's he up to?
Oh my god. Well, chat me, I don't know what that is.
There's a meme out there in the Twitterverse of all the Beetle's faces combined, and it's just a single Beetle. All right, so
Someone commented like this is the most British looking person of all time.
yeah, it looks like none of them and all of them at once. Thanks for the Samo saying what a cast. Thank you, thank you. Welcome.
I'll have to post the meme in my Discord. It's like more of a visual thing.
Oh yeah, definitely you should, so people know what we're talking about. All right, the game is ready. Game number 2 of Heated Stove versus Hornet is loading in. Let's go ahead and jump in. Of course, I loaded into the game, but I haven't transitioned us yet. Let's transition to the game. There we go. Good, good, good. We're professionals here at the EZDUNK clan.
All right, spawning in the lower right-hand corner of Submarine, we have repping EZDUNK, Heated Stove.
Nice save. Nice save.
There's no save. It was legit.
Oh, perfect. No, intentional pauses. And in the upper left-hand corner of Submarine, fighting for Clan EZDUNK, it is the Red Terran Hornet.
And immediately the SUV transverses the map. And another. This is probably a Reaper Rush. Wait, it's probably a Reaper Rush.
Hell yeah.
An EZDUNK classic. Well, maybe not. There's a bunker. I mean, a rock's going down at home for Hornet.
You know, this might be to sell the idea that nothing's happening from a scout from Heated Stove. God, I always call him Heated just because it's the first part of the name.
Heated.
I know. From Stove.
Well, Stove is the noun.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, would you say the adjective or would you say the noun? Okay, so barracks coming down out on the map and a very unlikely to scout location. So Scout is coming out for Stove. Gonna find out what he can find out.
And Stove is putting the rocks like very close to the ramp this time.
See, this could be a wall off with an attachment and another supply depot.
2 gas already. Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
For Stove.
Yeah. 1 gas for Hornet. Will this be Reapers? Well, the first Reaper is...
1 Reaper is out.
Was in production.
I mean, sorry.
Oh, good wall. That perfect timing of the wall off.
What?
Now Stove can't get in. You're just gonna see this, and so this is what I mean. So you put this barracks here and the other 2 across the map. Nothing seems fishy to Heated Stove. Where is he going though? Is he just gonna go home?
Except there is no SUV like. Oh no, he's out. Oh, he took the wrong turn.
No. I think he's just checking if there's anything, you know, maybe tucked away. Where does he want to go? I think he's just going home.
Reaper's going out across the map for Stove. Meanwhile, Reaper's going across the map for Hornet.
Okay, so when he scouts the main Stove, nothing's gonna seem really out of like. That doesn't seem that, except there's gonna be no factory. So actually, there will be something that he can do this.
And like no expansion and 2 gas. Okay, pushing in Hornet with 2 SCVs.
Oh gosh, no bunker down yet.
Bunker immediately goes down for Stove.
This is important for Hornet.
And
he
Hornet.
has to prioritize the right units. He has to micro perfectly. You can lose your Reaper so quickly. He got to get over there, but then there's a Reaper waiting for him.
Oh my gosh, the god! Decimate.
And just as I say that, he doesn't Reaper micro perfectly, and the SCV goes down. Stove, gosh, such good holds. Oh my goodness.
Perfect response.
Good cancel. At least he doesn't lose all those. But and GG comes out from Hornet.
Reaper Rex doesn't work. No need to play it out.
Wow. And that does it. That was 2 pretty quick games.
That was. I think the fastest game of the tournament was what, 1:30.
And that one was. Hold on. Are you talking about that one?
No, there's another one that was pretty short as well.
Because that one was. Hold on, sorry, I should turn the sound off for that.
3:43.
There you go, thank you, 3:43. So Heated Stove takes it and is gonna move forward in the bracket to the losers finals against Tombo Kai, aka Granny Wata, And like I said, so those games I believe are going to be tomorrow. I think that was the last one for us tonight, for a quick one. But
It was the last.
no, I'm saying that was a 2-0. We saw the boys pulled for the first one, and then that was the second one.
That was very
and
quick.
Hornet. And so that might have been our fastest series. I think it was our fastest series,
The
but
fastest
maybe not the
series.
fastest games. So Heated Stove is going to move forward, and go in to the, like I said, losers bracket finals, face Granny Wata, and then whoever wins that will move on to the finals of the winners bracket and face Apple. And I believe that will be happening tomorrow. I'm not sure where that will be streamed, but keep an eye on Discord. It might be Josh's stream. So look out for that so we can catch the kind of conclusion of the EZDUNK in-house.
Exciting conclusion.
The exciting conclusion, exactly.
Exciting conclusion.
Exactly. I'm just waiting to report this to Monkey. I don't want to post anything. There we go. Because I want to wait for the delay to catch up before posting basically the spoilers in the clan, in case there's anyone just like happens to see it. I want them to see it on stream and know the game's in. So,
you can wait like a second or two.
but I do believe that is it for us today for the EZDUNK in-house. So the basically losers final and winners final will be tomorrow, and playing in that. Again, I feel like I'm repeating myself, but it's worth repeating just so you guys know exactly who you're going to be rooting for and seeing in those games.
Yeah, if you've been excited by this tournament and want to see the conclusion, like, it's worth it.
Definitely.
To repeat.
Definitely. So 3 players remain in the tournament. That is Apple, that is Granny Wata, and Heated Stove. So catch those players tomorrow for the epic conclusion of the EZDUNK in-house. Thank you so much for watching, you guys. Yeah.
Yeah, when I find out whose channel it'll be on, exactly, I will post it, I guess, in my Discord if you're following me and you are in my Discord, just so you know, because I'm not sure who's hosting it. The final.
Yeah.
Unless it was told right now.
So we might actually. Yeah, we might be doing the games tomorrow too. I kind of want to see what you think about that. Obviously, we could talk about that off stream, but we might get the invitation to do that. Maybe we've proven ourselves worthy.
I'm down for whatever.
Yeah.
Just like, I think that was like the Budweiser commercial, down for whatever.
Yeah.
And it was like a PR nightmare or something.
Yeah. Wait, because they were down for, like, what was the implication there?
There was an implication. Because it was like alcohol, down for whatever.
Oh, man.
You fill in the blank.
Yeah, you figure out what that means.
But I remember it was like a long time ago.
I'm just letting Monkey know that we are both down to do that. Okay, so it looks like it looks like since and I don't think I'm gonna double check. I don't think you'll have to solo cast. I think I'm free tomorrow, so I will most likely be able to join you. So we'll be back tomorrow for the EZDUNK.
What time?
Maybe it's the same time. We can figure all that out, but we should let people know who are watching. Let's see here. So it looks like it is the same time. So it will be 3:30 p.m. PST, meaning 6:30 p.m. EST. I guess it's EDT for daylight time.
DT? DTs?
DTs, exactly.
Weird.
Let's see. So I think you actually control the raids, right?
Oh, I guess.
Yeah. Wouldn't you just type it in your chat?
Yeah.
Let's see if that. I think that works. We'll go ahead and see if that works. But thank you guys so much for tuning in. We'll be back tomorrow around 3:30 p.m. PST, 6:30 EST. Yeah, raid is going through. We'll.
And depending on my schedule, maybe I'll stream some tonight, like for myself.
Oh.
We'll see. We'll see. No promises made. Promises not made. Promises not kept.
Little bonus there for y'all. Maybe we'll catch you later, or I'll be in chat, but you know, Holly might be on later. But thank you guys for coming and tuning in. I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Anything else?
Hang on, I'm having an issue.
An issue.
It's like not letting me raid.
Oh.
I don't know what's going on. It's weird. Hang on one sec.
Technical difficulties. Weird.
Yeah, it took me to like a different stream. It was really, really weird.
Whoa. What kind of stream? Where did it take?
Horse burger stream. I don't know why. Okay. Bye, guys. I'll see you a little bit later.
Bye, everybody.